Welcome to episode 100 of Chatting with Nuts. We are awaiting our guest and defendant tonight. You knew something special was coming for episode 100 of Chatting with Nuts, which we thank you so much for being here for, but you didn't know what it would be. Tonight, we will see the trial of Alan Walker from the Library of Allenxandria. Alan is not aware that this is happening, and we are waiting for him to join the call. Why am I wearing this ridiculous outfit? Because I respect the courts. I respect law. And despite what you can say about our defendant, Alan, you can always say that he is for justice. And let me just assign our good friend, Alan, from the Library of Allenxandria. How are you, Alan?
Hold on, why are we live before I showed up?
I just realized, Alan, 1 second, I forgot that I need headphones.
Okay, so there are a lot of things going on right now.
Yes.
One, why did you go live before I was here? Two,
I wanted to catch this reaction.
Why are you dressed like a barrister? Three, why is there a lag on my end looking at my video? Like, it does not sync up with the words I'm saying.
This is correct. You're fine on the live stream, but it lags within the preview. Don't worry about it.
I can do nothing but worry about it. Like this, like. Oh
well, you got a lot more to worry about tonight because you're being put on trial. I assume you received your summons within the mail.
I mean, I had jury duty Monday.
I sent it snail mail.
Then no, I don't have it. What on earth is happening? Also, how do you read these comments, Jimmy?
You're going to want to definitely read the comments at the end of the stream, Alan, because I have some evidence. I have some impact statements, some accusations. And at the end of the stream, the people in the chat are going to vote guilty or not guilty.
Oh my gosh.
And we will have to pass a sentence. There will be punishment if you are indeed found guilty. Jimmy, that will be up for them to decide.
I legit was like, what are we going to talk about tonight? I haven't talked to Jimmy in like a coon's age. And then you're an English barrister. And
sir, I'm a judge. Okay.
I mean,
I have a gavel.
I mean, you're right. Sorry. You're an English judge. There we go. The comments are really hard to read on this just gray thing. I had to pop up the actual YouTubes. All right, there we go. Now I got it. All right.
People are very concerned for your thumb in the thumbnail, by the way.
What's wrong with it? Oh,
good to see you, by the way. It has been a while. I hate for it to be in the court of law.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we take them as we can get them, Jimmy.
It's going to be tough. And, you know, I know your character, but to be fair, when I reflected back on 100 episodes and you've been a part of maybe like 20 of them,
like one-fifth of them, for sure.
You've said a lot of bad things about people, and
that's probably true.
People they've been paying attention, and that is the truth. And I think a lot of people have things to say to you. And I have some written statements I'm going to read out to you of people that Jimmy, you are being accused by.
Did you buy this outfit for this bit?
Yeah.
I love it. That's amazing.
Is Jimmy a founding father of this channel?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the founding father of this channel. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe. I don't even know what's going on, Jimmy. I woke up sick this morning because my entire family's been sick. And then I thought I dodged it. And then I woke up this morning and that was not true. I did not dodge it.
And you did not dodge it.
No. And now I'm apparently in a court of law. Apparently
it's going to get bad. Like we did have to do discovery, which is never good. I mean, really, we found pictures of you dressed as Zorro in your past.
Look,
chain smoking.
Anitha voted not guilty.
Anitha, you will be excused from the jury. You will wait until I order. I will absolutely ban you.
Oh, no.
I will have order in this court. Okay. I'm going to hit this as many times because this was way too much money for this joke, but I had to get a good one.
Look, let's do it.
All right. Alan, do you have any opening statements about what you've been accused of? Or maybe some theories of what you've been accused of might be a good place to start.
So yeah, I would need to know what I'm being accused of. Okay. So here are things that I could be accused of. I can be accused of claiming that I run a book channel.
Okay.
But but I think the evidence that the fact that I don't post any videos is not really great. That's not really great evidence to support that. I can probably be accused of. I mean, people are mad that I'm often right and righter than them. That I have good opinions and they have bad opinions. So it's possible that's what I'm being accused of. I don't know. Maybe I'm being accused of not being old and frail like Philip. I can be accused of, I don't know. There are many, I don't know. Who knows? Look, people hate me because they ain't me, Jimmy.
Okay. So would you maintain your innocence, or do you have a plea?
My plea is not guilty. You always plead not guilty, even if you're guilty. Not guilty. I plead not guilty.
Okay. And you have elected to represent yourself, as you did not respond to the
pro
summons.
se. And as you know, there's a saying, the person who has himself for a lawyer has an idiot for a client. But I'm going with anyone. Pro se.
And how are you? Before we jump in, have you been good? You're faking sick, which I respect. Harvey Weinstein did the same thing. I know you're a big fan of his, and he came into court in a wheelchair, and you have the sniffles.
I'm so tired, Jimmy. Like it's just ridiculous. Like I hate it.
What's your favorite thing about Harvey Weinstein?
I don't know. Probably a movie. Is he in charge of Touchstone Pictures? Is that
he had a lot of good movies. Makes it awkward for everybody now. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, he probably exec produced some good movies, but other than that, he's grade A douchebag. Grade A scuzzo.
Well, he's out, and you might be going in, so you might need to take a couple more plays out of his playbook. Allen can be accused of having excellent taste and being an amazing guy that introduced me to one of my favorite series of all time. This is Talking Story, and much like Diddy, Allen has now have paid protesters outside of the court. This is crazy.
Look, they seem to be giving out pardons like candy. I bet I can rustle up a pardon there.
Okay. I feel like you have a lot of confidence going into this trial that you are being blindsided by. I know how much you like surprises, by the way.
I hate them, but I'm too tired. This was an excellent move moving to eCam here, because I am so distracted by the delay in my speech on the screen that I could not possibly process anything else.
But don't worry, it's going to get worse as we go on, without a doubt. I do think it's probably a good time to open proceedings and maybe read you the first impact statement, if you'd like to begin.
What? What do you mean?
I have an impact statement from a plaintiff that did not feel comfortable being in front of you because of intimidation factors. So they wrote in, actually.
I intimidate a lot of people. Those people are cowards. And it's, they are intimidated by my big brain energy, which I get it. Like, I understand. But you know what? Not everybody can be the smartest in the room. So.
Well, I will read to you what they have accused you of and how they feel you've impacted them. And then I will get your remarks back, and then we will see. I ask you to remain silent on the stand as I read.
All right. Do
you understand, Mr. Walker?
Hold on. Christina would like to say hi before we start these proceedings.
This might be the last time you ever see him, Christina.
That's fine. I don't know what's happening, Christina.
You're on trial.
Look, it's Uncle Jimmy dressed like a freak.
Atticus, your dad's in a lot of trouble. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I think you're old enough to know.
Can you wave at Uncle Jimmy?
He's upset a lot of people. I hate to do it to the family. I don't want to break up a family. But
he's very confused.
The law is the law, guy. Okay? Your dad would agree with me on that.
Yes.
That's true. No one is above the law.
No one's above the law, especially your old man.
That's 100% true.
He is facing a lifetime in prison for these accusations. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough on the kiddos.
Let's do it.
But maybe you'll be not guilty.
I mean, I think that I'm not guilty, but we'll see.
Good luck.
All right, so here's the first impact statement I have. Between approximately June 2020 and present day, October 2025, the defendant, Allen of the Library of Alexandria, has perpetuated a scheme of harassment, psychological torture, and false claims against the plaintiff, Bookborn, among others. This began with the ritual publicly streamed embarrassment in which Bookborn was forced to perform in book trivia in the form of book Jeopardy, really original, where questions were considered legitimate using the words wummer. Failure of this trivia resulted in ritual harassment, teasing, causing the plaintiff to look extremely stupid. Furthermore, the defendant renamed Bookborn to Hacksaw, now used among the community to falsely paint her as a ruthless raider, overly picky, and killing books for fun. In the same vein, he has also repeatedly called her a bourgeoisie?
Bourgeoisie.
Bourgeoisie, thank you. Keep quiet as I read. Painting himself... One more and you're out, all right? Painting himself as the lowly proletariat. I think that's how you say that. And thus better and more untrustworthy. And in closing, Bookborn would like to say, if that hasn't been enough, he has also publicly mocked her for her top 5 books of 2024, claiming that having books from the same author is stupid before committing the same crime himself in the same breath. How do you respond to these accusations?
First of all, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Bookborn? Oh my gosh, what a sham trial this is. First of all,
there are no sham trials in my court, buddy.
Oh my gosh. Bookborn. Oh my God. First of all, she is Hacksaw because she talks bad about any book that isn't Feast for Crows that she's reading for the 4th time. So
kind of a base take, to be fair.
What?
It's a good take.
No, Song of Ice and Fire is great, but Bookborn's being a pick-me girl right here by being like, oh, Feast for Crows is the best one. Stop. Like, no, it's not. Like, you can like Feast for Crows, but like when Storm of Swords exists, you can't say Feast for Crows is the best one. Come on, Judge, Your Honor. You agree with that. I know you do.
My personal opinions do not matter in this court.
You're right. You're so unbiased.
I follow the statutes of the law.
I did not put multiple authors in my top 5 or whatever, my top 10. I didn't do it. I don't do that. So I don't know. Like, I don't know where she's getting that. Also, if I made fun of her for that, I definitely didn't call her out by name. I surely was just talking about people who put the same authors on their top 5. There's no way I called her out by name doing that. So the lady doth protest too much, methinks.
So you would say all these accusations are either misleading or incorrect.
Yeah. It's definitely half-truths and prevarications. And
you never renamed her Hacksaw.
I definitely did that because she gives books, like, she's super harsh on books, which I like. I do like that. So I don't know why, like, she's taking that as an insult. Like, she is Hacksaw. Like, she gives everything like 3 stars unless it's Feast for Crows or, I don't know, Kin Liu.
She also did like Windhaven, which is a fabulous book by George R. R. Martin. Big fan of the courts, George R. R. Martin. Sued OpenAI for using his own likeness. Good guy.
I mean, okay, I like George R. R. Martin too, but some of us have liked George R. R. Martin for, I don't know, 30 years. So,
ooh, okay. I like where this is going. Continue.
That's right. Some of us have liked George R. R. Martin for a long time and aren't what are they called? Bandwagoners. Like these Johnny come latelys, these Bookborns coming out here in the last 2 years being like, oh, have you guys heard of Game of Thrones? And people are like, oh my gosh, I've never read that. And like, you should really read that. So how about that one? What are the statute of limitations?
I think it's 6 months or between top 10 videos, I think is usually the statute.
I also really like Bookborn.
You would say you enjoy her as a booktuber or as a human being?
I like her as both. That's true. I like her as both.
You are under oath.
I know. I like her as both. I liked her video recently on why don't we ever talk about women writing men well? And she has an excellent point.
Do you feel like you're pandering whenever you give women compliments?
Okay, listen. My streams are consistently 50% women. So I don't even know what this is about. Like, this claim that I hate women is ridiculous. Because my streams, like, I always have 2 women on my reading sprints. 2 women.
Some would say that's by design.
As opposed to all the people who have nothing, like, who have like 12 men.
I mean, fair. Fair. I let it be known, Alan has had females on his channel before. This is true.
Not has had, not past tense. Frequently has.
He has had them on.
Also, the Jeopardy thing, how is it my fault that you couldn't answer the question?
I mean, I can't answer for Bookborn. She felt very unsafe being in the same call as you. And I with the tone that you came in with tonight, respectfully, I can understand why.
Get out of here.
A bit aggressive, one could say.
All right, well.
But it was fiery accusation, so I'll accept the fiery defense. I have no problem with that.
Yanis is correct. I mean, to be fair, that is a pretty damning accusation, what Yanis just said.
Why have two sons then, Alan? Checkmate.
You're right. Like I don't really have anything to say to that.
That's a good point. Simon Dinosaur, thank you for the 20 spot. Your Honor, this man is clearly very guilty, and on behalf of his subscribers, I think he should serve his sentence in community service, making more Book Jeopardy episodes and KJ Parker book reviews. I will consider this in the sentencing, depending on how we find the defendant today, whether it be guilty or not guilty.
I
but
cannot, like, I literally was like, what are we
this.
going to talk about today? And you have put in so much work into this.
Oh, you have,
Alan.
Alan.
There's been so much preparation for this.
Alan, we're just getting started.
I believe it. I believe it, Jimmy. I believe it. Will we have recesses where I can ask you what you're reading?
You know what? We could take a small one right now. You can ask me. I'm reading Power of the Dog by Don Winslow. It's about other people committing crimes, such as just like you do, but with narcotics.
Is that the movie where Benedict Cumberbatch is like a child molester or something? Is that what that one is? You know what I'm talking about?
You were not accused of that at all.
No, I know. Thank goodness.
Oh, the book.
I'm just saying the book, like the you know what I'm talking about? Power of the Dog?
Yeah, Power of the Dog. There's two books called Power of the Dog. One is by Thomas Savage, and then one is by Don Winslow. Don Winslow's is about the cartels in Mexico during.
Is that the one you're reading?
Yes, and it is so good, but it is so violent. It is.
It must be the other one that's
both are actually considered really good books. Ironically, like people love both of them. I don't know why they are named the same thing, but. That book is really, really, really good. And then I'm also reading Haunting of Hill House by Shirley Jackson.
Dang, that's old.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Have you read it?
No, I've seen the Vincent Price movie. That's one. I think that's an old movie with Vincent Price also.
Did you watch the Netflix show?
No, maybe it's not Vincent Price. Maybe there was a movie that came out that I did not see, and then there was a Netflix show. I can't remember. I want to say there's a Vincent Price movie.
Serge Jordan Drew says the defendant is merely a product of his time. That defense will not hold in my court.
I mean, look.
This man is around Zoomers all day long. He can figure it out.
Oh, my gosh. I have literally told them, like I told them yesterday and today, I said, I heard someone under their breath mumble the numbers 6, 7. And I said, okay, guys, that's your one warning. I said, if I hear it again, I see it again, -5, -5, -5. You do it again, -5. Done. I'm not going to listen to it.
6, -7?
-5. When we did our homecoming parade, we rode our JCL float and we go past the middle school and the elementary school, and the little elementary school kids were doing that. And I instructed all my children. I said, if you see it, do not throw candy to any child doing that. And they didn't. So if the kids were doing that, they did not get candy.
Have you tried it?
I'm not doing it, Jimmy. I'm not.
It would probably earn brownie points.
Okay, I will not bribe the judge. I am gonna win this case on its merits or not at all.
I respect that. Andy said, "Wait, do super chats count as bribes now?"
Andy, don't you have some legislation to pass or something?
I'm doing more actual, good work than Andy does.
I know.
Andy's just reading Narnia like a
I know.
A dweeb.
Can we get Andy on the stand here?
I mean, Andy's going straight to the gulag. There ain't no doubt about it. Glitch has a great point here, and this is something that was brought up in Discovery. I get cult followers vibes from women Alan features on his channel. The vibes aren't right.
I mean, okay. I can't fix your vibe check. So,
okay. Also, the book you were thinking of is Power of the Dog, but Thomas Savage. So it's a Thomas Savage one.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Tom Orange says 6, 7.
-5. So I'll remember that. You ever take a test in my class? -5.
Hey, Taylor from Made Between the Pages. Welcome to the courtroom. If you have any evidence against Alan, please feel free to share it in the chat.
Look, Taylor lived in Fukuoka. I studied in
Whoa,
Fukuoka.
easy.
Fukuoka. It's just
Oh.
I threw something on the screen. You didn't see it, but it is a city in Japan. Oh my gosh! All right, go continue with this then.
Well, I mean, don't tell me what to do first off. But what are you reading?
Oh, so I'm reading. I forgot like a year ago. I agreed to read Fevre Dream by George R. R. Martin with Kyle and Joanna, and when I agreed to it, I literally didn't even read the back because it is two of my least favorite things: vampires, which I do not enjoy, and the 19th century American South. And there is not a setting I like less than 19th century American South than 20th century American South. So it's my like. But the problem is, I'm on chapter 3, and the problem is Martin's just such a good writer that I find
really good.
I find myself not hating it in spite of myself. Now the second chapter is it's a little True Blood for me, where I'm just like,
Yeah, there's some stuff you're not going to like in there, but do you like the tugboat stuff? Do you like the boat stuff? It's good.
Oh yeah, the steamboat stuff, like the stuff with Marsh and York, I like. It's the stuff with sour Tony or whatever his name is. What's his name? Hold on, Sour Bill.
Noel would like to also say, a year ago, I agreed, added to the charges. I would agree with this. I'll let it stand. Very good.
Oh yeah, I mean, I did. I agreed to it a year ago. No. So George, like Martin's just he's such a good writer.
He is.
Yeah, I like Salem's Lot.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
I always forget you've actually read a decent amount of Stephen King.
Yeah. I read a lot of King when I was younger. Yeah.
You never talk about it on your channel though. I mean, you don't talk about much on your channel because you don't post, but
that's true. It's because I haven't read it recently, and then no one remembers that I've read any King, so no one asked me to talk about it. So yeah, but I read a lot of King when I was younger. The Stand was my favorite book for a while.
Is it your favorite King still?
No, I think Dark Tower is.
Really?
Not the Dark Tower, not the seventh book, but like Dark
of course
Tower.
not. No,
I think books 1 through 4 are my favorite, and they top Salem's Lot.
Have you read much horror outside of King, or no?
Much what?
Much horror.
Horror?
Yeah.
I read some Dean Koontz. I read a book about some dude who's allergic to the sun and these genetically engineered chimpanzees. That was pretty scary. And I read it like at the marina, like in my car in the middle of the night. And I just read it like all in one sitting in my car alone at the marina, where I guess I could have been killed. So outside of that, no. Lovecraft. I read a lot of Lovecraft.
I could see that.
It's probably because I'm a terrible person. Since I read Lovecraft, I must agree with him on every one of his stances.
Let that be noted for the record. Just saying.
So no, not really outside of that.
People think you're buttering me up by saying that Gurm is such a good writer.
Jimmy and I have talked about this multiple times. We've talked about how good Martin is.
It's tough.
Like not in this courtroom.
Hey, this is Turnip Taker has a great point. How can we be sure if Alan is found guilty that he will serve his punishments when he still hasn't served the punishments he has received on his own channel? And this is one of the things that's going to levy at you. You've made some promises to the people, and you have just pulled the rug, bait and switched. Outright ran away.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true.
It's not probably true. Have you read Six of Crows yet?
Oh my gosh,
Alan, it's been 4 years, brother.
I know, but that was a hard reset. You
don't get to declare bankruptcy on your TBR.
I declare bankruptcy.
No. You cannot declare bankruptcy. It's like student debt. It doesn't go away if you declare bankruptcy on TBR. You have to still do your challenges.
The thing is, I read the first 2 chapters of Six for Crows and actually really liked it.
I imagine they're fine. I liked Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. I did not like the second one, but she seems like she's.
I thought it was entertaining. Six for Crows.
Anitha says, "Yes, I am the witness."
To what? Are you
Karsa Orlong
right now? No.
6 of 7 crows, possibly.
Oh my gosh! Now listen to that. -5.
Glitch said, "Jimbo going Judge Dredd at the end of this. We don't have to worry about punishment not being dealt." That is right. Are we going to get some funny court sketches out of this? Possibly.
That's true.
But he declared it.
Yeah. Yeah. And also we read a book together recently. Me, you, and our wives.
We did. I forgot about that. We're supposed to do a stream if you're not in the Slammer.
Yeah. So if we're not in a Slammer, we need to schedule one. Because Christina reminded me also before I got on this that we need to do a stream.
I forgot about that, actually. Good book. I had fun.
I also had fun. Shockingly. I actually really enjoyed it.
I've been kind of craving a little bit of, just entertainment lately. You'll have a lot of time for entertainment when you're sleeping on the concrete floor, if you're found guilty, of course. I mean, I haven't made up my mind yet.
I have a right to confront my accuser. So Bookborn not being here means you got to throw that evidence out.
Would you say you would prefer to see your accusers face to face, like if you could?
I mean, I have the right. It's my right. It's my right to confront them.
Do you want to intimidate them?
I did not say that at all.
Because Bookborn she felt like she would be possibly in danger. Because you have doxed her before online. You have swatted her.
I have not doxed or swatted her. I would not even know how to begin to do that. I don't know where she lives.
But if you did, you would say it.
No, I know what city she lives in.
What is that?
Everyone knows. Just know that she always goes to Worldcon.
Now you're dropping bread. You're dog whistling on the stand right now. Are you dog whistling on my stand, sir?
Yeah, I am. I am dog whistling right now. That's
right. Jared said, "I love Lovecraft. Not a huge fan of his stories." Frozen. Holy hell!
Jared. I read your Substack about the death of humanities and enjoyed it very much.
Well, if you could summarize it in 2 sentences, what would it be?
That the humanities are important, but are in drastic decline in the United States.
And you did some voiceover work for Jared recently.
I was accused of being AI, but yes.
Fair. That is fair. Did you have fun doing it? I thought you did a nice job.
Thank you. Yeah, I did. I did have fun doing it, for sure. I love Socrates.
Jinx, I have donned the appearance of a judge because I treat these facilities with great respect and honor. Whether or not Alan will, we will see.
That's true. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna get some coffee, and you don't have a bailiff here in my house, so you can't stop me.
I will permit you to get the coffee as we enter into our next exhibit of evidence.
I was wearing shorts the other day, Jimmy.
Oh my! Why would you do that?
I know, right?
Did anyone vomit? I guess we're going to have to call our next witness to the stand. I think it's time. I believe it is time. Also, Simon Dinosaur, thank you for the super chat, by the way. I can't remember if I said thank you for when you did it, but it means a lot. And also, remember, folks, this is episode 100. This is the only time you're going to get something as good as this. Hey, Spot Center, good to see you, man. Said, while walking home from the living room to the kitchen, I showed my son your new gimmick, Jimmy. Congrats on reaching 100. Thank you. It's been like 5 years in the making, but we finally made it. And someone said, is this the finale of Seinfeld?
Oh, yeah. We're deleting our channels after this.
Oh, well, you might be. That might be your punishment. We will have to see.
I mean, here's the thing. At this point, is it a punishment, Jimmy, or is it sweet release?
Well, I think we could probably ask our next witness, which is our good friend Joanna from Joanna Reads.
Oh, my gosh.
Good evening,
Alan.
Joanna. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm good.
What bone could Joanna pick? We're reading the same book.
Whoa, easy. I will hold you into contempt.
Oh, my. I have nothing but contempt for this. I have nothing but contempt for these proceedings.
Joanna, your hair looks so wonderful. I know mine does as well.
It does. It looks fabulous.
And I just want to say the bravery for you to come here and to testify against the defendant is noted by the court and by me personally and everyone here in chat. So thank you. Thank you very much.
We're reading the same book. Jimmy, she didn't like Wall of Storms.
Alan, your time will come. I would like to give Joanna the opportunity, one, to say something nice about episode 100, and then also to read her impact statement.
Thank you so much for allowing me to testify on episode 100. I'm so honored to be your honor. And I will go ahead and read my statement. Alan of the Library of Allenxandria, you have slandered my name numerous times for betraying you. I, the innocent victim. I, the Library of Allenxandria loyalist. I, who have repeatedly credited you as the inspiration for my channel's existence, I am shattered because you have slandered my name numerous times, claiming erroneously that I have betrayed you. Without permission, you renamed me in your Discord as Joanna, who hates star ratings. I have never said such a thing. I have never disdained the Kingpin approval system with its horrible 2 superb plus and rare sought after superb plus plus metrics. You, in fact, are the one who disapproves of my choice not to rate books. I have never looked down on you for rating them.
It's true.
You've blamed me for buddy reading books with Jimmy Nuts and Philip Chase, who you also call pretentious, and for buddy reading books with others. You, however, buddy read books with your circle all the time without ever inviting me. Because you are forgetful, I will list all the books that I've either buddy read with you or read because of you. Number 1, The Poppy War, trilogy by R.F. Kuang. Jade City by Fonda Lee. Promise of Blood by Brian McClellan, another kind of bleh. Guards by Terry Pratchett. Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. The Red Rising trilogy by Pierce Brown. The Long Price Quartet by Daniel Abraham. The God is Not Willing by Stephen Erickson, a buddy read you set up with Your Honor and I, and that you abandoned. Guns of Dawn by Adrian Tchaikovsky. The Warlord Chronicle trilogy by Bernard Cornwell. Augustus by John Williams. Men at Arms by Terry Pratchett. A Touch of Light by Thiago Abdallah. Shogun by James Clavell. Butcher's Crossing by John Williams. Gates of Fire by Stephen Pressfield. The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin, and that book is amazing, and your review is unjust. Glorious Exploits by Bertia Lennon. Purple and Black by K.J. Parker, and The Devil You Know by K.J. Parker. You claim that I only read obtuse, obscure, pretentious books that, quote, subvert narratives, but you also find it frustrating that the popular books I've read, like Lonesome Dove and It, are too long. I can't win. Lonesome Dove you won't read because it's too long, yet it is a book with valuable historical setting and enduring narrative. I cannot argue because I cannot win such a futile war of words. You've also renamed the Discord I co-own the Intelligentsia, insinuating that those in the fireside are equally pretentious. Alas, this inordinate hypocrisy, for you are the one who also wants us to use phrases like kumokodizing cluster fists and rapacious varlets.
Komodo kunquizing cluster fists and rapacious varlets. I taught my kids that today.
Lastly, I'm not forgiving you for making me laugh myself to tears on live streams at least twice. The evidence before the court is incontrovertible. There is no need for the jury to retire. In all my years of judging, I have never heard before of someone more deserving of the full penalty of law. The way you made me suffer, your exquisite, loyal friend, fills me with the urge to disseminate. Since, my friend, you have revealed your deepest fear, I sentence you to be exposed before your peers. And if anybody gets that reference, then we're friends. So I rest my case against the vast injustice I have endured from Allen's accusations, and despite my painful injuries, I retire with my loyalty and friendship firmly and decisively intact.
Let's give it up for Joanna there for, just absolute bravery, fortitude, and you have my respect. That was tough. I
cannot believe what is happening.
Sir, it's not your time to talk yet. I will let you know when it's your time to speak.
Right. Well, can I go?
Whoa!
Can I fetch my crying baby? While it's not my turn?
You can see he's. This is the Harvey
right
Weinstein wheelchair. It's the same thing. He's just going sniffles, crying. Joanna, that was wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Your Honor.
He now has a weapon? Oh. There he is, everyone. Alan Weinstein. Alan Cosby, whichever creep you guys want to go with. Joanna, wonderful to see you. What's it mean to be here for episode 100 of a show that, honestly, you've had a big stake in?
Oh, it means the world to me. I'm a huge and loyal fan to Chatting with Nuts, as you know. And so I'm just so grateful to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
It's a pleasure. I hate for it to be under these circumstances, but after 5 years of just injustice and abuse, I think it's time for the victims to speak out.
I agree. I appreciate that you gave the victims a voice on your 100th episode, that you gave me a voice on your 100th episode.
Yeah, and I would never exploit anyone's pain for my own profit or gain in popularity. And I think that that's important to know. The baby's not going to save you, Alan.
I know. I just have to hold him.
That is an adorable baby. I will say that. It's a shame he'll grow up without a father.
I know, right? So, first of all, it's I love when people read back things that I said that I forgot that I said. I did say all those things. That's true. I said every one of those things. However, it's slightly misleading in that I have not said any of those things since you read Purple and Black by KJ Parker.
That's kind of cool.
So I haven't actually said any of those things since then.
Joanna, you're hurting her face.
Look. What we want me to say that I didn't say it? It sounds exactly like me. Sounds exactly like things I would say, for sure.
So you're not refuting any of the accusations.
I mean, to be fair, she leaves out when she told me that people in my Discord can't read.
Whoa! Countersuit. Joanna, do you have a response?
I never said that people in his Discord couldn't read.
Yes, that's literally what she said. I wish I could find it.
I said that. I did not say that.
She said people in your Discord probably can't. Oh no, sorry. She said people in my Discord can't spell intelligentsia. That's what she said.
I couldn't spell it. I think I was the one that couldn't spell it.
Listen, Alan, Joanna's not the one on trial. You are.
You're right. You're right.
Okay.
I did say those things. That's true.
It always comes back to me. The poor innocent victim.
After that just absolute blazing burn that Joanna put on you, you actually had to go and fetch a child.
I did. I'm trying to win sympathy with the audience.
I figured that would be beneath you.
Nothing's beneath me.
You know, we don't have live voting, but we do have impressions from the chat. And the chat, it's not looking good for Alan. That's all I can say. It really does seem that a lot of people feel very, very empathetic towards Joanna and the slights that you've given her.
I don't know where all of these freaking what are all these people turning on me?
Alan's,
I have way more support than this normally.
Eric Blinn said to take the plea, man. And Sir Jordan Drew has your back. Said objection. She's just listing everybody she's ever read.
That's true.
I read because of Alan. It's a long list. It was a long list
here.
So do you feel, Joanna, that Alan has misled you? Maybe influenced your reading to a certain point where you expected some sort of return, whether that be, maybe a message back about the book you're reading, and he didn't deliver on what was promised.
What?
In some cases.
What are you talking about?
or having a very different opinion about the Dispossessed. We
were reading Dispossessed together, and then Joanna read the last 150 pages without me.
Sir Jordan Drew said, "This is the booktube Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard. Who's pooping in a bed?" That's all.
Not me.
Hey, everyone needs to calm down on my reading skills. Andy, everybody needs to relax. Okay, I will hold you in contempt. You could be on this trial next. You better be careful.
This is a travesty, Jordan. See, Jordan knows.
Glitch said Alan is still the only one here who's watched Evangelion, so it's not going.
Yes,
it's not going to be a guilty from me, despite the damning evidence. Human instrumentality is more important than Alan receiving justice. Alan made her. This is a travesty.
That's right. That's right, Joanna.
Would you like to respond, Joanna?
Well, I have credit. I did say that I credited you for influencing me to start a channel, but
I haven't been hostile. I haven't been hostile to you in forever.
In forever?
Yes, in forever. I'm not saying I haven't been hostile to you. I've definitely been hostile to you.
So you admit some form of guilt?
Yes, yes, because the three of y'all are always planning some dang read along.
This is not looking good for the defendant at this point.
I mean, I just never got a sorry. I never got an apology.
Sorry for what?
For the listeners.
For being your friend. You know what? I am sorry. I am sorry that I was your friend, Joanna.
I think first to talk about it, we have to define what a friend even is.
I've lost a friend. Goodness.
Would you have considered him a friend at one point, Joanna?
I did.
Look, we're still friends.
I did.
Get this baby out of my face. Look at this baby.
Man.
That baby looks like he has a guilty father.
That's definitely true.
I'm not even sure if that's your kid.
Well, you're right. I stole him.
Tack it onto the charges. Joanna, what would you say is the most hurt you've ever been following an act from Allen?
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. Was it the time when he changed my name on his Discord, or the time he got after me every time my buddy read a book with you, Jimmy?
Yeah.
But he never gets after you. It's always me.
I do go up on Jimmy. You watched him when he announced his dang Jade City read along on the channel live while I was doing one of these. He's like, yeah, so I'm reading that with Philip and Bookborn. And I was like, no, you're kidding. Like, this is a joke, right? Because we're live on Chatting with Nuts. No. I yell at Jimmy all the time.
Samwise said, didn't Allen bring Philip and Joanna onto his channel just to do a tag where he called them snob for 2 hours?
Yes, and then everybody in the audience called me a snob.
Yeah, and look at the thumbnail. He called us snobs in the thumbnail. He's like, not snob to himself, and then snobs to Philip and me.
So
I get the audience approval for being the least snobby.
Okay, Joanna, hold on. Your Honor, counter. I'm doing my cross.
I'll allow it.
Joanna, did you or did you not read a book about someone transforming or seeing a roach and having existential crisis because they saw a roach?
He's got you there.
And
Jimmy started to buddy read it with me, but
that book was
Jimmy, yes, but Jimmy DNF'd it as it should be. As it should be.
It's true.
I did read this book.
And
yes.
did you read it alone? Did you find that book? Did you stumble across that book and say, you know what? I'd really like to read that book. I found this book completely independently of myself and have chosen to read it. No, you either read it with someone or someone told you about it and you're like, you know what? That sounds pretentious enough to read. I think I'll read that.
Well,
isn't that what happened?
Well, Clarice Lispector is a very famous Brazilian author, and there was a Brazilian booktuber at the time who recommended her book, and so yeah, I did. I buddy read it on the Intelligentsia Discord.
Okay, so Andy doesn't post fun gifs. He posts gifs of one of those groundhogs going, Ellen. Andy has access to 2 gifs, and they're both variations on that one.
The Senate said Allen's children being exposed to booktube brain rot since the day they left the womb. Booktube brain rot might be my favorite. That's what I do here. That is literally what I do here.
Word. So what do I say? Right. Sorry? What am I sorry for?
Rapacious.
Rapacious varlet.
Rapacious varlet. And then the other word I cannot say.
Komodo kunquising.
Komodo kunquai.
Well, that sounds like a profanity to me.
It's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Prove it.
Look how fat this baby is.
Now we're bullying a baby.
He's so big. He fits into Atticus's he's like 2.5 months old. He fits into Atticus's 6-month clothes. He's so big.
He's stress eating because his dad's going to prison.
This is true.
That's probably true.
Can't sugarcoat things from him either.
Joanna, if I could, I would love to kind of get your opinion on this as somebody who has been through a lot of strife with the man that sits before us today. And, some of your complaints are from a friendship standpoint. Some are from a booktuber standpoint. Do you think he's a worse friend or booktuber?
It's close. It's a close run thing, Joanna. Like either answer is correct.
That is so funny because I have called you my favorite booktube channel, but you're never on booktube anymore. So that is kind of the change.
I am on lives all the time. I am live all the time.
That's
I just
true.
don't have any videos.
That's
because I have 2 children under the age of 2.
Yeah.
Look at this. I'm turning people to my side, Jimmy.
I mean, I feel like you are definitely manipulating. I mean, you've admitted to guilt on multiple occasions.
Well, look, I can't help it. The cult is real.
Derry said, I'm starting to favor Alan's side. How cute is that baby?
At the end of this,
Joanna,
Joanna's
get your cat.
not guilty too.
There's only
Joanna's
one.
not guilty too.
There's only
what?
one way to counter this, and that's with the feline.
Okay, I'll be back.
All right.
Have you named that cat yet, Joanna?
Khaleesi.
Oh, Khaleesi?
Yeah. A lot of Song of Ice and Fire stuff coming around here in the courtroom tonight.
People trying to suck up to you.
It kind of looks like Theo's sitting in the chair in the graphic. That's kind of cute.
It does.
Also, big shout out to Mrs. Nuts for creating this. She spent some time. This was not like a predefined image. She like pieced this together. It took her a long time. So
Kelsey, why? Like why? Like
oh, and now look at this.
That's very cute.
Oh, look how cute she is. Ah!
No.
It's okay. She's not. She's kind of angry. I
She
took
does
her
not
out.
like being used as propaganda.
Be nice. Okay, I'll put you here.
Joanna, when the animals turn on you, that makes you look way worse. This is not good. This isn't going the way I thought it would.
I might beat the rap, Jimmy.
I thought we had an ironclad case, but it's my all-star witness here is just
Okay, she doesn't want to be here.
well,
I
Hi.
might beat the rap.
neither does Alan, but he's here. So,
That's true. Oh my God.
Joanna, would you like to tell the court what you're reading currently?
Fever Dream by George R.
Oh,
Martin.
with Alan.
Yes, we are. We are actually reading a book together right
So
now.
you guys are you're entangled in some way.
Yeah.
This is
How
true.
far are you, Joanna?
I'm almost finished with it. I'm loving the book so much. I just couldn't. I haven't been able to stop.
So you are admitting that you are dusting him in a buddy read, which is an offense.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know if it was exactly
Do you
a
know who
offense.
hasn't finished it yet, Jimmy? Do you know who started it first and hasn't finished it? Kyle. Kyle, who reads 4 books a day, hasn't finished it.
This is true.
I
Yeah.
Joanna, you know better. We've done buddy reads. I know you can go 10 pages a day.
I know.
I can.
Not what
I
you reads with me.
But we didn't talk about buddy reading it. The idea was that we were going to read it and then discuss it, which is a different thing. Because I don't think there's any way that Kyle would ever read 10 pages. I guess he could, but
Sir Jordan Drew said they have chosen their champions for trial by combat. My money is on the huge baby.
This baby's over 15 pounds.
do you see what my cat just did to me? She could have clawed my eye out.
Evie is saying that the attack from the cat negates the witness. This is huge.
Oh,
This is
how
huge. The court is turning on Joanna.
But my cat's name is Khaleesi. She's kind of fierce, so dang. This is not good. This is not good.
You were supposed to be my slam dunk witness, and I'm not sure where we stand. The night is far from over, but right now, it's a toss-up. It's a toss-up.
Oh no. I thought I came on so strong though.
Hashtag believe
Joanna.
cats.
How many more scenes do I have like chapter 2 where they surround the girls like, let me drink. Can I please drink? Please let me drink now. Like, you may, next in line, you may drink. How many more scenes like that do we have? Like, is the most hackneyed, like, 1980s vampire thing I've ever read.
I would like to avoid spoilers in the court.
It's so
Oh, well.
good. I won't give anything away except to say that I hope you like it as much as I am loving it, because I'm having a blast with it. I am just having a blast with it. This has been such a fun read so far.
It has to overcome the fact that it is the 19th century American South, and I don't care.
Oh,
I don't
you
care
get a
about-
lot. You're not going
I
to like
don't
that.
care about the bayou.
You don't care about people who live in the southern part of America. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, I live in the southern part of America, and I don't care.
That's
Yes.
gonna. We have a lot of fans from Louisiana. They're gonna be upset.
Name one person you know from Louisiana.
Mitch.
On this channel. Mitch is
Oh.
in Louisiana?
Yeah.
Are
Big-
you really, Mitch?
Big gumbo guy. Yeah.
Really? All right.
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
take it back. I like Mitch.
Yeah.
So I take it back. I didn't know that.
Kind of
Yeah.
hard to take it back at this point.
Are you really, Mitch? I didn't know that.
Mitch also said it's a pretty damning moment for Joanna, like getting cut by the Iron Throne. Bad omen.
Well, that cat, I just woke her at the wrong moment. So what can I say? He was pretty mean.
I still think there's a lot of evidence that we have to consider that you brought to the table, Joanna, and without a doubt, whether or not you're going to be a credible witness, that remains to be seen to the jury. But I will say, I think you're brave for coming out against.
Okay, to be fair, she is credible. The things she said are true. I did say all those things.
Alan's just reversing everything. Alan might be the worst defendant of all time.
Yeah. What happened to I'm going to proclaim innocence?
Why? Because I don't lie? I do proclaim innocence, but the things that you said are true. Like, I did say those things. I did say them.
Well, Joanna, do you have any closing statements you'd like to make to the court before we let you go?
Mitch is in Canada!
Louisiana's in Canada.
Jimmy.
I'd like to think but he's like in spirit from Louisiana.
I literally believed you. Never mind. Mitch, I knew the thing is I knew you were Canadian too. Never mind. Jimmy, you've got me all confused.
That's the
my statement about Louisiana stands.
Hey, relax. I want to hear the closing statements from the witness.
Do you want to say anything to me, Alan?
What? What?
Any apologetic statement?
Apologize for what? Like, I don't know. For what am I supposed to apologize for?
For calling me a snob and all the
Joanna,
betrayal.
you are a snob. Joanna, you are a book snob. Here, I'm gonna paraphrase our founding father, our great founding father, Thomas Jefferson. Joanna and Philip are snobs, whether we say so or not. So we might as well say so.
Okay, heavy words from an old man. Joanna, a rebuttal.
The thing is, I like Joanna, even though she's a snob. I like Joanna.
Alan,
well, that's
it's Joanna's turn.
Well, I pled my case. And I just want to thank Your Honor once again for allowing me to defend my case or to plead my case on episode 100 of Chatting with Nuts. So thank you both.
Well,
good to see you.
Joanna, it is my pleasure to bring you on again. These circumstances are unfortunate, but I think it was time for justice.
I'm going to pay Joanna back tomorrow on her live stream because I know where she streams from. She's going to be talking to those people. I'm going to pop in and be like, hey, Joanna!
We'll find out.
That sounds like a B&E of a stream, and that would also be a crime.
I'm still waiting for you to break and enter in my house, Jimmy.
Give it some time, brother. Give it some time. I'm going to cause some damage. Joanna, tell people about your stream tomorrow before you go.
Oh, yes. Why Read episode 41 is going to be tomorrow at 2 p.m. EST, and that's going to be with books, beverages, and besties. So Beautiful. Come check it out, and then hopefully we'll see Alan come by.
Totally disrupting the proceeding.
Disrupt it.
It's going to happen. If he's not in jail. We'll see what happens
Joanna,
tonight.
I love you dearly.
I love you too. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Have a good one.
Bye, Joanna.
Bye.
All right. That was heavy.
I thought we were good.
There's a lot going on. There's a lot of emotions going on. I do want to remind the jury and the court to stay in order. This is a place of justice and of order. We still don't know what the charges are. Being a bad booktuber, but more importantly, being a bad friend.
I am guilty on both accounts.
There's a lot of minor claims. Yeah, there's a lot. Slander's definitely on that. Right, for sure. Libel because of Discord.
Gosh.
Hey, Nicholas Johnson said, I just wanted to offer huge congratulations on 100 of Chatting with Nuts. You all put a smile on my face and the faces of everyone here. Thank you for that. Well, thank you so much. Admittedly, this show wouldn't be what it is without our defendant here tonight.
There's 183,000 views on my second one.
There are well over, I think, 300,000 views on our episodes total. So it's been pretty great.
Why the crap were those ever picked up by the algorithm? Like why?
All I know is that it got recommended to like South Korea, and I just had people being like, "Please stop showing me this," and I had to translate the comment because it was in Korean, and it's like translate to English, and I click on it, it's like I hate these guys, and I'm like, oh man. Chief Justice Nuts, thank you, and let's give it up for me tonight, okay? Let's just give it up for me. Through all my mental illness, I'm still here. I'm still doing the damn thing. Okay. Look at these locks. I mean, it doesn't get much better. No one even noticed I got new glasses.
I did not notice you got new glasses.
See?
They look nice.
They call them the Jaron Hendersons.
Oh, Did you copy Jared's glasses?
I went in and they had a model. It was called the Washed Philosopher. And I said, I'll take those.
I mean, that's what you're giving right now. That's true.
I'm giving Washed Philosopher vibes. Is that true?
Yeah, you are.
The South Koreans hate Alan. I would say that's probably true.
Join the club.
Ralph said, I've watched episode 75 more than a few times.
I don't even know what that is.
Thus begins Jimmy's North Korean arc. Oh, everyone giving it up for me. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very fortunate to be able to provide entertainment for everyone. How are you feeling, Alan, so far? About an hour into our trial here. Are you feeling optimistic about your chances?
I mean, not particularly.
Okay.
Not particularly. I mean, basically everything. So everything that has been said, everything I'm accused of is either true or partially true.
That's not a good look for you. That's not what you want to hear from the defendant.
I mean, it's not. But I mean, I already entered a not guilty plea, so might as well see it through.
I mean, we should have maybe got you a lawyer. I think Fit to be Read probably has one.
Whoa, Jimmy. Is that not? Whoa. 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 Pause for editing. Whoa.
Jared said, washed. I haven't showered in days.
Oh my gosh.
I really thought that Joanna was just going to be the star witness. That's why I chose her. And I feel as if it's just not as sealed as I thought it was going to be here. Not that I'm trying to get you to become guilty, but dang, Jay. That was a good one. It was a good one. Good throwback. I can't believe you said that. That got dark. Oh, this is what we do here. Alan, how's school going? Is school going well? Do you think the kids will miss you once you're locked up?
Almost certainly not.
Okay.
Because their sub will probably not make them do anything. To be locked up.
The sci-fi booktuber? For the island.
I watch that clip like every couple of weeks.
Dude, I watch it every week.
It's so funny. School's going all right. I mean, I have fewer. My classes are smaller because they have there's a class size law, but it's an average. They've changed it towards an average class size. So I think me and the engineering teacher have we have a smaller first year classes because they have to, balance out the fact that some classes have 40 something. So it's fine. It's not great. It's not great for the long-term health of a upper level program, but I usually have only a couple more by the time Christmas rolls around because the kids that won't drop at the beginning and I'm like, hey, so this is hard, end up failing and then they drop out at Christmas. So I just have the post-Christmas numbers early, which is fine. And they're bright kids.
You actually seem a little more positive.
Because usually my ones are like barely human, but this year they're not completely dodo brained.
Wow.
They're doing some good work. So
I was expecting to get at least like 5 more minutes of content out of that.
Of me hollering, no, it's good. I mean, stuff's good. Yesterday we in classical studies, which is my favorite class, we walked out and ran a phalanx, and I had them run at each other and crash into each other with a shield wall. Okay,
child abuse.
They were just squashed because there's 4 ranks each, and they're just squashed up against these other shields. I'm saying, did y'all enjoy that? They're like, no, we hated that. I'm like, well, now imagine doing that instead of for the 15 seconds I had y'all do it. Imagine you've done it for hours. So,
4 corners of the page wants to know what's your favorite age range to teach.
High school is my favorite age range because I teach high schoolers. I like teaching 9th and 10th graders because 9th and 10th graders are more likely to, as level 1s, are more likely to buy into my nonsense than are juniors and seniors. Like upperclassmen just think that if I get them for the first time as upperclassmen, they just think that they're cooler than they are. And so they are less likely to buy into my silliness and shenanigans.
Jared has an objection, says irrelevant.
Okay, well.
Overruled.
Yeah, thank you. Overruled.
I think Stannis has it. You have to look at the whole part of the man, not just the good, not just the bad. The good doesn't wash away the bad doesn't wash away the good. We got to get the whole picture of this guy. I mean, we're talking about some hard time here.
Look, Stannis, the one true king.
The one true king. Do you believe that still?
Yes, I love Stannis Baratheon. Now, that's going to stand until I reread the books because, like, that's the opinion I had last time. Yeah, who should it be? Renly?
Renly did have the fashion down, to be fair.
Okay. Who should it be? Renly? Cersei? Get out.
I think Cersei would probably be pretty decent.
You know who else would be decent? Stannis. You know why Stannis is being stubborn? Because they're not giving him his birthright. That's why. And because he's autistic.
Do you feel a connection to him?
I mean, low key.
I hate to interrupt you, Alan, but I have a surprise witness.
No.
And I think that it's important to highlight them and to make them feel heard. Ladies and gentlemen, Murphy Napier.
What did I do to Murphy? Oh,
well, we're
going
to get into
nothing
that.
to Murphy either.
We're going to get into that.
I don't know. That last defendant seemed to have a list.
It's looking dicey.
I brought a
How is
kitten
it looking
to help
dicey?
make me seem credible.
And it's not.
I did.
It's not clawing you.
Bribe him to get him to come, but
so cute. Alan, there's no babies that are going to match that.
See how the kitten loves me? So everyone believe everything I say. I promise not to lie. I super pinky promise.
I have never known Murphy to lie. Not one. Oh my gosh. Look at those
That
eyes.
is a stunning cat. Okay, Echo.
It's going to need a new home once Alan goes to the slammer. So
a little bit more.
You know, Christina's still here. Like, she doesn't have to go to prison with me.
Well, maybe she's looking for a new start. You know what I mean? Like maybe, like she's done
a new start, Jimmy.
I mean, she's been doing the anime fan thing for 6 years. Maybe she wants to branch out. Someone who doesn't watch One Piece. I don't know.
Murphy, what have I? Like, I've not done anything to Murphy other than be abused by rabid One Piece fans on her channel.
Okay, but I'm not on trial, so we don't have to talk about that.
This is correct. And Murphy, I do want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here and to do something that is not easy, and that is to face the defendant head on. And you're brave. Joanna was brave, and I think it's going to be illuminating
Murphy
hearing your
won
evidence.
Jeopardy. Like, what is there? Like, she can't have the Bookborn thing where Bookborn
Irrelevant.
got embarrassed.
Irrelevant, Alan.
It's not irrelevant. I've done nothing to Murphy.
It's really important that I'm here because it's important to Alan to have at least 2 women on any stream that he's on so that he can cover up the fact that he's sexist. So I'm here for Alan's sake as much as I am here for mine.
Oh my gosh, I can't. I can't with any of this.
Murphy, I'm going to give you the floor.
No, hold on, Jimmy. What was the gender of the last 5 people? Let's go through chatting with nuts and see the last time you had a woman. Oh wait, it was 2 ago.
Sir, you're out of line.
Sorry.
I will mute your mic. It's Murphy's
But
turn.
before Rid,
Hey. I don't know how they do things down in Florida, okay? But we're going to have order down here.
Yes, you do. We're in the news all the time.
Murphy, the floor is yours.
Thank you. First, I'd like to say that I recently came on a live stream, and before I could barely even get a word out, Alan just started shouting about why is she here? Why is she here? So that was very
right
upsetting.
now,
Right now, just now, I was very upset.
Alan, I am going to mute your mic.
Whatever.
Right. So I don't have a prepared statement quite as elegant as Joanna's. Mine is just a list of grievances. Starting with the fact that Alan told me that he was starting the Lies of Locke Lamora years ago, and then it just sat on his desk. In fact, I bet it's still sitting there just now. How's it going?
It's not. It's sitting on the floor of the other room.
Judge, could you make him stop responding to me, please? It's very upsetting.
Mr. Walker.
So anyway, my point is, he told me that he was he first of all told the world that he wouldn't read The Lies of Locke Lamora, and then all of a sudden he's reading it. So he says he doesn't lie, but I'm not convinced. And then he told me he was reading it, but that every time I talked to him after that, it was just always sitting on the desk next to him. So that's one. He lies, and that's very important that everybody understands that about Alan. I'd like to continue, but I can't tell if he can hear me.
Please continue. Alan's ears are large. He can hear you.
Oh, I heard, and this is not going to help my case. I went to go find it, and I can't locate it.
Oh, let's make sure that's on the record.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh, so great. So that's 1 point for me. We're keeping points, right? That's the system we're using here.
Yes.
Good. Okay. Number 2 or 3, I'm not sure. He threatened me under pain of death never to use the word compassion in any of my Malazan reviews.
Oh, wow.
Which was very hard to do because it's a word used a lot in the books. But I did it. And then he just didn't watch any of my reviews.
Oh, my
Who
goodness.
was I doing this for, Alan?
Wow. It's getting heavy.
You can respond.
I'm adding him to my watch
Guys,
later.
can you make
right
him
now.
stop talking? This
Hey,
is very
Alan, out of line, bud. Mr. Walker.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Continue.
Thank you. He told me a long time ago, and by me, I mean I watched a video. He didn't tell me directly, but I watched a video where he was telling me that he was going to start a read-along for the Long Price Quartet, and I put off my read of Long Price Quartet so that I could join the read-along. And then he just never did it. So it is his fault that I haven't read that series yet.
I'm going to be sick.
Yeah.
So you would
Very
say he has prohibited
Murphy
you
and
from
Phillip
reading
didn't
Daniel
like
Abraham.
Monster. No. Murphy and Phillip didn't like Monster.
Hey,
I think that needs to be introduced into
That
evidence.
is a really good point, Murphy.
That's
Thank
because
you.
it's convoluted.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but it didn't need to be all of that. It wasn't. It wasn't the best.
By Urasawa. We're talking about the same.
The manga art.
I just
Urasawa.
almost started shouting out plot reveals to prove my point, and I realized that that's probably.
Yeah, no
That'd be
spoilers in the court.
Go full nuclear.
I can substantiate calling it convoluted. I just can't do it spoiler free.
I just want to. You are under oath. Okay. And lying is a bad thing.
Convoluted. I'll spell it too if you want me to. I don't know how. And then he'll make fun of me for that too, because I have it on good authority that he makes fun of women that can't spell things.
Oh,
I make fun of everyone who can't spell.
But specifically women.
No, not specifically
I've only
women.
seen it happen towards women.
And that Monster is mid, so I thought this might go poorly with the jury, but it might actually end up being okay, which is concerning. We might have to pick a new jury.
You need to ban Tom from the
No,
courtroom.
Tom
Your Honor.
stays.
Jared said that Monster needs more undulating.
Jared's got to go. He can't stay.
He can't stay?
It's unfortunate that you have to end your friendship with Jared today, but you do.
Hey, let it be known
next-
for the record, the witness has turned hostile.
Excuse me?
She's always been hostile.
No, excuse you. Okay, I have the gavel. I bought this on Amazon.
Sorry.
Okay.
Next day shipping.
Don't want.
I had to buy the more expensive one.
Violence. All right,
So we come
next
here.
grievance, because
Okay.
I have more.
Yes.
Alan has asked me multiple times to do an Attack on Titan character
Dang it.
tier list.
Dang it! I had hoped that was left outside the courtroom because look. You might as well give me the rope. I'm done. I'm
And
100% done on that one.
he forgot about me multiple
I did.
times.
I did.
One day sent me a message saying, "Oopsie, it's my son's birthday. I can't stream."
That's true. I did.
I
schedule it for my son's birthday. That's true. I did do that. That's 100% true, Your Honor.
We've planned buddy reads, we've planned live streams, we've planned Bible
Well,
studies.
I would like
any
in her
of them
defense,
come to fruition.
in Murphy's defense,
What?
to strengthen
What are we
Murphy's
doing
case,
here?
to strengthen Murphy's case, my son's birthday was in March. It is October, and I have not rescheduled that yet. In her defense.
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Sure. I just want to make sure that gets out there.
Alan's working for the prosecution.
I appreciate that. I wasn't keeping track like that, but I appreciate the additional evidence.
So long. This is Alan's A Christmas Carol. Like, I'm gonna get off of this and turn over a whole new leaf.
Speaking of buddy reads, have you read The Death of Ivan Illich?
No, Jimmy read it though and loved it.
I did.
Why?
Okay, well, because I'm gonna read it, and Jimmy and Joanna like it a lot, and so I figured.
No, I have not read it. Oh, do you want to read it with me?
Yeah, you want to read it in December?
Let's do it.
If they let you have it in prison.
If they'll smuggle me in jail, then I'll read it with you.
I'll mail you a copy in jail.
Jimmy, isn't it short?
Yeah, I would say so. It should only take you about a half a year to read.
You piece of garbage.
Whoa, 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 woo, woo. Violation. I don't think so, sir.
What's it called?
The Death. You tell him. You've read it.
It's Clean Your Room by Jordan Peters.
Is it Girl Wash Your Face?
It's The Death of Ivan Illich. Illich? I don't know. I'm not Russian.
I got it.
Jared says it's a good book, so it's probably objectively true.
All right. Good deal.
It's written by a man, so he'll knock it out.
It's only 86 pages. Heck yes. Heck yes. It's only 86 pages.
Did you say it's 60 pages?
86.
86? We can do it. We can do it over your school break.
Heck yeah.
Alan, would you say it's 6'7"?
Oh, right. I did not. See, I'm not a teacher, so I didn't pick that up. I was like, what is he talking about?
I play golf with Zoomers sometimes. They give me all the slang and update me. Murphy, do you have any other accusations to levy against the defendant?
So I can't tell you how many times he has started a Voxer conversation with me. Murphy, how you doing? Tell me about your life. What's going on? And then just
classic.
Crickets.
Classic.
Nothing beyond that.
That's true. That's true. Yep.
That is a vintage Allen move.
Dang it.
How are you? I miss you. And then not talk to you for a month.
Look, I have 2 children.
This is prior to the children. This is prior to the children.
Dang it. No, it is not prior to the children. It's prior to having 2 children. It's not prior to both.
No, it's prior to both.
You know what? You're prior to both.
Right. Hey.
Okay, sorry.
Finally, my final complaint, and this one was just added a moment ago. Just recently, I caught him in the act threatening a woman to come and disrupt her live stream, despite the fact that I have it on good authority that he doesn't post on his own channel, but he's going around trying to ruin other people's channels.
100%. We share a stream yard, so I can access any of her streams at any time. It's true.
Mr. Walker, silence.
Okay. Okay.
Oh no, is that he was helping me, frankly.
Oh, great point, Murph.
Great
point.
Thanks.
Excellent job.
I like how Jordan said, "We all have 2 children." You're right. I forgot.
That's right. Hey, some of us don't even get the summers off.
Oh. That was a death stare. He's going to disrupt your next live stream.
I'm just saying. Some of us don't even get the summers off. I don't. Murphy, do you get the summers off?
I mean, I'm a YouTuber. I don't really work.
How'd that work out? You went to the wrong person.
I know you so well. That is not true at all. It's not even close to being true. I will say, I think the evidence is fairly damning. Even the recent evidence that was on display whenever Joanna was on. And Murphy, I will ask you the same question I asked Joanna. Do you think Alan is a worse friend or booktuber?
It's close. Tough call. It's close. It's close.
Well, he did lose his copy of the Lies of Locke Lamora, so
I don't know where it is. I legitimately don't.
We're gonna have to go with friend on that one. We'll see how the buddy read in December goes, and if either of us remember it, because that'll also be a factor.
I'm adding it to my spreadsheet right now.
I find it interesting that of the 2 witnesses that have showed up in person tonight, Both are engaging in buddy reads with the defendant. So he must not be too bad of a guy.
That's true. I'm not too bad of a guy. I'm the bee's
Can you
knees.
strike that from the record? I don't think it's relevant.
Struck from the record. Good point.
Excellent.
Jury will disregard.
I like the cut of your jib, witness. What in the world? I am in grad school, so I can get the summers off. Okay. Alan has already disrupted a lot of Jimmy's live streams, to be fair. This is also very true. Usually it's in the comments. He's usually very angry about it. He was also very mad, Murph, that you did an in-person podcast and he did not with me. He was very upset.
We'll fly out there. He lives in Virginia. Just go there.
Oh, how dare you? How dare? What do you want me to throw out your testimony?
I recently forgot where Jimmy lived.
Multiple times.
And he's like, "You've been to my house. Why do you think I live there?"
Well, Murphy, all of us aren't sitting on that fat booktube lucre to where we can just take off and fly to people's houses at any given time.
I drove, and I was there for a wedding. But yes.
Okay.
Sure.
How far is Jimmy from where you live?
So now you're doxing the witness.
Oh, 9 hours? That's pretty far. 9 hours is pretty far.
I know. Yeah. It was a sacrifice.
But it will be like 17 hours for me.
Well, okay, drive to my house and then rest. And then we'll drive to Jimmy's house. And then the three of us will do a podcast.
So I didn't know if I was flying up for Nationals, which was in Ohio this summer. And when we didn't know we were going to fly, I'm like, I'm not driving this in one go. So I was literally going to say, hey, can I stop in Kentucky and like crash with y'all for a night and then drive the rest of the way the next day?
Yes.
We ended up flying.
Jerk.
Look, if they paid for my ticket. If they hadn't paid for my ticket, it's going to be driving all the way. But they paid for my ticket.
Okay. Well, next time, ask.
It was in. I don't know where it was. It's right outside of. I don't know. I forget where it was.
That's all right.
So I will ask this because Alan has said a lot of horrible things about the One Piece community, which I think is
I have not.
I've seen some pretty nasty things come out of Alan's mouth, and I would just like to know, Murphy, do you think
talking about the mouth breathers that take anime too seriously?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'll say
it. No, I have not, and then immediately start doing it.
The thing is, that's not One Piece community. Those are mouth breathers. Those are Unga and Bunga that live in the caves outside of civilization, and whose only validation is identifying with a character that's drawn as a cartoon on a piece of paper. That is where they get their validation and self-worth.
Hey, do you like Garp?
I do like Garp.
I love Garp.
I also like Garp.
What is Alan's
worst
I
need to
One
ask
Piece take?
Murphy, can you see the guest chat? Hold on. Can you see the guest chat?
I can't see the guest chat.
The private chat? It's on the comments.
Oh, yeah. I can see it.
I'm commenting on one of your thumbnails, and I need to ask because I'm not caught up.
I'm reading it out loud as soon as you send it.
Oh, no, don't, James. Look away.
No.
Hold on, I'll respond here.
I feel like this is hate speech. I would agree, Jordan Drew. This is hate speech.
I'm just kidding. I love One Piece fans.
The jury agrees with the defendant's opinions of the One Piece community. I think this is very unjust.
Alan doesn't agree with his opinions on the One Piece community.
That's very true. He's very inconsistent.
I'm just trying to be a shock jock. I'm trying to be one of those 90s shock jocks.
May I suggest you take this a little more serious?
Sure. I'm sorry. The One Piece community, I find
you have two children, right?
I do.
Do you want to kiss them goodnight again?
I do. Do you know who is delightful? The Jay, is that his name that you stream with?
Yeah, right?
He's delightful.
I know.
Guys, this is my episode 100. What are we praising this other guy for?
Sorry.
What are we doing?
Delightful? I find
All right,
Jimmy
someone
delightful.
say something positive about me.
I find Jimmy delightful.
Oh, thank you. Thanks. Murph, you're up.
Oh, yeah, the best hair that I've ever seen in my life, quite frankly.
It's natural. I lie. I dyed it. I dyed it for tonight. Murphy, what is Alan's worst One Piece opinion?
There are many.
Oh boy, I'm trying to. He really likes. How far have you read?
Jimmy's read through Marineford.
Okay, well then I can't say the thing I was going to say. there is this character that is the embodiment of snot, and it's Alan's favorite character.
What?
It's not. I hate that character. She's lying right now.
He impersonates the character every chance he gets.
I do, but I hate him.
And he's on his team. I have it on good authority.
Jimmy, nah, Jimmy, nah.
I don't know what you're doing, but I'm going to ask you to discontinue it.
Okay.
As I said, best character,
I'll discontinue.
worst take.
All right. I think the evidence has been very sound from you, Murphy. And there is one question I have to ask you as a cross-examination. What was the calendar event name for your reminder to join the stream tonight?
Did you send me one or that I put down?
That you wrote down.
Oh, I wrote down Slander Alan.
Oh my gosh, that's so terrible. That's so terrible.
That might hurt our case, but I thought I had to be transparent.
Why would you throw me under the bus that way?
Oh
I have
God.
to be fair.
Jinx, I hate Treble. I do not enjoy Treble at all. He's the worst.
It's his favorite character, and that's why he has perfected his voice.
No,
You are a puzzling person, Alan. You're a walking contradiction.
I
And
know.
wait, Murphy, did you say if he's a worse booktuber or a worse friend?
She said I was a worst friend because I lost Liza Lockmora.
Ah, yes. Okay, that's right. Yeah, I would agree with that. Alan
Murphy.
is definitely known for hitting
Murphy, let
someone
me ask you
up.
a question.
Yeah.
Am I
Oh,
invisible?
Can I ask Murphy a question when you're done?
Sir. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
I am fairly certain one of my read-alongs for my channel next year is Gentlemen Bastards. Do you want to come on and talk about the books when we read them?
I do. Hey,
are we
you
doing?
can take this whole thing off the record. I'm actually fine. He's a cool
What?
guy.
You guys are sabotaging this.
Look, Jimmy, I can't. I don't want to tell you, Jimmy. I don't want to tell you. I'm beloved.
Remove
I'll
from
buy
the
you
record.
another copy of The Lies of Locke Lamora.
You can't strike it from the record.
It's been struck
Is
from
there
the
a-
record.
Is there a book 4 on the horizon? Does anybody know?
We like to dream it is.
We can hope. Subpress is reprinting their version of Liza Lockmore for those who are interested. And I actually
You
might try
have
to.
so many great covers.
I don't have a good copy of that book, unfortunately.
All I see with Subpress on their Facebook group is, so the printers completely messed up the book. We gotta
That's so
redo it.
true,
Like
dude.
it's just like literally every
Dude.
single post they make.
What are they doing over there?
I don't know. Well, get a new printer. Like get a different one.
I don't know what they're doing, but I get an email once a month being like, "Yeah, we messed up again." Like, what? I paid $300 for this book. What are we doing?
Imagine how much money that they throw out the window every time it messes up.
Well, Murphy, I want to thank you. I would say it was brave of you, but you've struck it all from the record, so I guess this is all for naught mostly. You really, honestly, you hijacked my 100th episode to set up a buddy read with Alan for two different things.
Well, to be fair, I only set up one. I just agreed to the other.
See, we were this is planning the whole time to undermine
I've
your
been
judgment.
secretly texting Alan the whole time I've been planning this with you.
You were in his DMs?
I'm not
Sorry
against
about
me.
that.
Remember when I DM'd Kelsey the one time?
Yeah, you were in my wife's DMs. Yeah, real
Oh
mature.
no,
Yeah.
Alan, this isn't helping your case.
She
It
just
was
happens to have
one
a thing for
time to
washed
ask
Latin
something about
teachers.
Jimmy. It was one time to ask about Jimmy.
She loves autistic guys with big heads. It's like her thing.
Oh my goodness.
I know, because I have a big head.
I feel as if I should leave this stream now.
All right, Murph. Well, hey, thanks for being here. And thank you for always being such a good friend and being a part of the show. You were integral to keeping this going. And you embody the spirit of chatting with nuts every time you're here. And I appreciate that.
I'm
very much.
gonna go tuck Atticus in real quick. I'll be right back. I'm sorry.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll stay. What you reading right now? You doing that crime book still?
I'm doing the Cartel book, and then I'm doing The Haunting of Hill House, which you said you liked, right?
I do. Yes.
The
it's
writing
very
is
good.
amazing.
I know. It's so like, oh man, any book that does that really slow, eep into your bones, unsettling feeling instead of like the jump scare kind of horror. Oh, it gets me.
Yeah. I'm only 30 or 40 pages in. It's not very long, obviously,
Okay.
but I
So
am
you're
just loving it.
Yeah, it does get going pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I kind of like that there was like an introduction in I think it's the second chapter, and it's literally like this is this character, this is this character, and this is this character, and I'm like, okay, I got it, thanks. Like that was actually very helpful.
Something that short. It is kind of funny. Novels don't really do that that ever.
Brian, thank you for the 10 spot. You did not need to do that. I said for the booktube wardrobe fun. I appreciate it. I am going to try to dress up for the end of the month stream because it'll be on Halloween. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do body paint. What do you think?
Pick your favorite One Piece character. Do that.
Ooh.
Make Alan really mad.
Ooh, Usopp.
Okay.
You don't like Usopp? Oh, yeah. What am I saying? Me and you had a debate in one of my videos, and you had to explain to me why I read it wrong. I forgot about that.
Yeah, well, you were so defensive over him. You were just like, man, everybody's being mean to my boy Usopp. And I'm like, ooh, let's talk that out, because I think your boy's in the wrong.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, you read it wrong.
I said it nicer than that, though.
You did. Nobody else in the comments did, though. I'm glad Murphy's here to straighten out this moron. I'm like, all right, I get it.
That's why you want Alan to slander the One Piece community, because you agree.
I am remaining neutral while wearing this wig and holding this gavel, but you could speculate about that. What are you reading? Are you Radiant Girls?
I just finished Radiant Girls. Radium Girls.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I went with it at first.
I thought it was a Stormlight novella.
No, it's a nonfiction about. There's this woman, Jimmy. There's this woman who went to the dentist because her teeth kept falling out, and then the dentist was like feeling of her jaw and realized it was loose, and he just pulled the whole thing out, just with very little leverage. A lot of these women lost pieces of their jaw. This is a nonfiction chat. This is real stuff that went on.
Stuff.
It's so sad. Yeah.
Very
but I'm still working on Spinning Silver as well, and it's still going very well.
Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Alan, would you like to say something kind to Murphy before we let her go?
I love Murphy.
You just love everyone that's trying to put you 6 feet under the prison.
Oh no, we're good. I actually think that he should not go to jail. I think that he should stay home with his children forever.
All right, Murph, thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Way to blow it. You ruined it.
Bye.
All right, Murphy Napier, ladies and gentlemen. I love saying it like that. What a wonderful person and overall, decent content creator. Alan, did you ever think that you would be put on trial by your peers and your friends? Did you ever think this moment would come?
I mean, honestly, I'm not surprised.
What's your favorite thing about being hated by so many people?
I mean, I'm not sure there's a favorite thing, but I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Look, plenty of people are hated in their time and viewed as, misunderstood geniuses in afterwards.
Okay, so you feel like maybe you're like a John Williams and that your work will be appreciated once you're gone.
Yes, and I will have produced the exact number of videos that John Williams produced as books.
Which is 6, I think, or 4,
yes,
right?
Correct. That is how many videos I have on my channel.
What video is your Augustus? There's an easy answer to this.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a Black Company review.
Is it really?
Oh, dude,
that's such a good company review.
Yeah, you used to be really good at book reviews.
I know. I don't know what happened. Like I got corrupted by. No, people started watching my channel. That was the problem.
I'm gonna be honest. When you reviewed Le Guin, I unsubscribed.
Did you really?
No.
No. Okay. I was like, I'm not surprised. Now, I enjoy Dispossessed more on Riri when I listen to it on audio. Mostly because I could do something else while I was listening to it instead of reading it. And Shevik is even worse in audio. And then I read Left Hand of Darkness, and I didn't enjoy that either.
I could see you not liking Left Hand of Darkness. That wouldn't have been one I would have picked for you.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm not mad I read it. It wasn't long. I just didn't particularly enjoy it. So maybe Le Guin's not for me, Jimmy.
I have a strong suspicion that is true, Alan.
Maybe I'm too stupid.
Maybe it's because she's a woman.
I mean, I just finished a series by a woman. I just literally the last book I read was by a woman, and I may be the only one who's read it.
But did you like it?
Yeah, I loved it. I liked the first one better, but yeah, it was a great little duology.
Poetic Arson said, Jimmy looking like our next president. I don't know about that, but I appreciate it. And JCM Burns said, what's a book review? But first you have to define what a review is.
No, I don't.
Interview with Daniel Abraham for me. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a big moment for you. You were pretty nervous.
I was really nervous. Well, it's because Daniel Abraham does not online come across as super warm. That's not to say he isn't nice. He was very nice, very kind. His online persona is not super warm. Like, for example, like Sebastian de Castell, who comes across super warm. Josiah Bancroft comes across super warm. Richard Swan just seems like a super chill guy, like on the internet. So name every woman like ever or that I've read. I don't know all the women, but he's right there. My wife is one.
I hate to tell you, Alan, but I actually have another star witness, and this one comes with a lot of credential. English professor, prosecutes.
Oh my gosh!
A Latin
Get out of
teacher.
here with Philip.
Alan.
Philip,
thank you for being
liked
here.
the Warlord Chronicles. I've been telling you for years. You liked them.
It grieves me. To be here, but
Philip, go read Beowulf.
I must
let
do
him
my
speak.
duty. I actually have had a lawyer prepare a legal document, which I will be reading to the court. Please pay attention to each and every charge. Whereas James Allen Walker, my supposed friend of more than half a decade, was enlisted to narrate audiobooks for the work of my lifetime, the Edan trilogy, and did narrate the protagonist of said trilogy, one Dayraven by name, in the voice of the gingerbread man from Shrek.
Not in the official product.
Alan, let him finish.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man.
Oh, shucks, Imhar.
All right, add it to evidence.
See, there's evidence. This is slam dunk. All right, there's more. Whereas Mr. Walker also voiced the female lead of the aforementioned trilogy, one Sequara by name, as a dead ringer for Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator franchise.
Dayraven, your song is a gift.
Add it to the evidence.
Dayraven,
She will be back.
beware of the Supreme Police Blade Law.
She will be back.
Whereas Mr. Walker thereby turned my most serious epic fantasy trilogy into a parody. And what sort of friend tramples upon one's life's work in so callous, nay cruel a fashion? Though he did increase my Goodreads ratings, but that's beside the point.
I'll allow it.
All right. And speaking of ratings, whereas 5-star Alan pretends to champion the multitudes, I got balloons. Pretends to champion the multitudes, even as he scorns and mocks them in the elite, private, and exclusive circles of his Discord. I mean, just listen to the pretension in the name of his channel as it alludes to ancient privilege and wealth. The Library of Allenxandria, right? I mean,
You literally say, welcome to my channel on the best of fantasy.
well, I'm not on trial here.
Yeah, this is true. Overruled, Alan.
Dang it.
Overruled.
Continue.
I'm not done yet. We're just getting started here.
That's right.
Whereas the baby, I don't have a baby or a cat, so that's not fair.
But I do have novels available on Amazon.
Yeah, I do.
Wherever audiobooks are sold.
Almost hit 1,000 ratings on Goodreads.
Wow. Congratulations, man. That's huge.
That's huge. Thanks to Alan. Anyway, whereas that purveyor of antiquated feudal practices I mean, who but an elitist of the most rigid sort would teach Latin? I mean, come on.
It's so true.
Right?
Dead language.
Whereas he spits upon those less fortunate than himself by reading archaic tomes and obscure books that no one else has heard of or cares about in an attempt to assert his superiority, disdaining what is popular in favor of a grotesque form of conspicuous consumption calculated to project his superiority over mere readers of books that people have actually heard of.
Strong evidence for that.
Strong evidence.
Very strong.
I just finished a duology that I've never heard anybody talk about on booktube.
Irrelevant?
There it is.
Actually, no.
it's
Evidence. Add it to the evidence.
Evidence.
Add it to the evidence.
It's adding to Philip's charges.
Whereas these charges are indisputably true, be it hereby resolved that James Allen Walker is officially, in addition to being an incorrigible elitist, cynical misanthrope, and posh hedonist, a bad friend and a meanie pants.
A meanie pants.
I mean,
That's
that
right.
might be open and shut. That was.
The thing is, everything he said is true. All that's true. All that's true. Look, Daniel was convinced by the repeated use of whereas. So, I mean, you got him. You got him, Philip.
The whereas was strong. Now, Latin is a dead language. They don't even speak it in Latin anymore, right?
What? You mean in the country of Latin?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
Latinum doesn't exist anymore. That's true.
Do people still speak Old English?
Suck it, Philip.
Well, if they're as old as I am, they do.
Checkmate. Checkmate,
Nice.
Latin teacher.
Nice. Look. I speak Latin in my class, but that's about it.
I've heard you quote Latin on YouTube.
That's true. Philip, did you finish Enemy of God?
No. I mean, yes, Enemy of God, yes. I have to read Excalibur.
I meant Excalibur. You haven't finished
Yeah, yeah.
Excalibur?
No, I am starting that after I finish the next book. Yeah.
Oh, right on.
People very much appreciated Philip's speech. It was quite good.
It was a great speech. Philip, what are you reading now?
It took me 10 minutes to write that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. What are you reading right now, Philip?
I'm actually reading Tigana right now.
Ooh.
I love Tigana. It's the only GGK I've read.
You love it?
Yeah, I love Tigana.
Like unconditionally.
It's a pretty pretentious book to love. Actually.
Yeah.
I thought, look, the things it says about memory and identity, like I thought it was beautiful.
See?
Now there is no call for that corn sword scene, none. And there's certainly
I have to agree with that. Agree with that.
And also, the two sexy time scenes also aren't necessary to the plot.
You missed a few there.
There are two major ones. There are two major ones where Gary Stu gets it on with random people who are like, "Hey, we should do it, Gary." But other than that, I thought it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful book. It really is. It's brilliant. Yeah.
I really want to read more GGK, and I have not.
I am going to. This is the beginning of my great GGK read. So you can join me, Alan, if you want to read something else.
Wait, is this your first one, Philip?
I've read Tigana long ago. Long ago that my memory is a bit fuzzy, which is fitting.
Oh, heck yes.
That could discredit you as a witness. We don't want to bring that up in the court.
When are you reading another one?
Probably next month. I mean November or December. Yeah.
Well, can you let me know what's the next one you're reading?
I actually haven't decided yet, but I'll let you know.
Please let me know. If I am able, I'll totally jump on it because I need to read more GGK. And do you like what's happened here 3 separate times, Jimmy?
Yeah, you interfering with the witness after they deliver an impactful statement.
Yes.
And then you just try to weasel them into a buddy read that you're not even going to do. Let's be honest.
That's
like
not
Alan's
true.
not going to do.
GGK. Philip, here are the ones I have. I have the Sailing to Sarantium duology. I have Brightness Long Ago. I have Song for Arbonne.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I think those are the ones I have. I think I've only got 4.
You're right. Song for Arbonne is high up on my
list.
list.
I have Lines of Al Rassan also. I have that one too.
Oh, okay.
I like all of those.
So please let me know.
Song for a Bone's probably my favorite, even though it has probably the most like two-dimensional villain. Like they're
Have
just
you read all
really
of them,
evil.
Jimmy?
Oh no, not even close. Not even close. I heard his new book was really good. Like the one that came out this year. I heard it was really good. Lyra and Zala's song's really good. I don't know. I think Song for a Bone or Sailing to Sarantium or The Lord of Emperors, like the Sarantine Mosaic, like it's a wonderful duology. Like it's really, really good. You both will love it when you read it.
Yeah, that's what I hear. I really liked Tagana. I liked it a lot.
There's actually a
After I
moment.
finished-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. Yeah, you go ahead. We were still on Tagana. You finished that.
Well, I was just thinking there's actually a moment in the Sarantine Mosaic that's very like nature driven. And it kind of puts me in mind of some scenes from Way of a Dan.
Ooh.
Dang.
Yeah. I think you'll really
As narrated
like
by
it.
Alan from the Library of Allenxandria.
This
True,
is
you
true.
should check it out.
Once again, a
Check it
conflict of interest between my witnesses and my defendant. This is not going the way I planned it.
Now, I have been informed by the bailiff that they will allow me my recording equipment in my cell. So
Oh, perfect.
That
Perfect.
should
You
not
have
be
nothing
bad.
else to do.
Maybe you'll get it done within 3 years.
shut up, Jimmy. Like I have a deadline and I'm working on it.
Joanna.
Book 3 is going to be out, I think, in December, probably. December.
Yeah, I hope so.
Really?
Book 3.
I hope so. My
Wow.
my November 15th is when I have to turn in all the footage. So however long it takes them to get it done after that.
Very cool. Very cool. I await that audiobook, and I also hope that you'll be doing the Darkness That Gathers. Am I remembering the title correctly?
Wild Darkness Gathers? Yes.
Yes. That one's much shorter.
I know. It's shorter than even the first one. So yeah.
And I also read the first chapter, and it was awesome.
Nice. I'm going to start that in probably January.
Nice. Do I wait for the audiobook?
Yeah.
Yes. Just wait for the audiobook.
Alan, it takes forever for you to do them.
Look, Jimmy, some of us don't have time to go golf all the time.
Irrelevant. Don't mention
Oh
my
my
golfing on
God.
stream.
Go down to Mar-a-Lago, Jimmy.
Whoa. Don't you live next to Alligator Alcatraz?
No, I don't live anywhere close to Alligator Alcatraz.
Completely ridiculous. Philip, how's your school year going? Is it good?
It's good. Yeah. I'm in the right smack in the middle of the semester, and I've been grading a lot of essays. I'm sure Alan can sympathize since he's out there teaching Latin.
You have a bigger problem than I do. How do you deal with students using AI to write their papers for them?
My students don't use AI. You know why?
Why?
Because they handwrite everything in class.
Nice.
Oh.
I love that, Philip. I love that.
I
Yep.
bet you they don't love that.
No,
Actually, the students who care and actually want to learn don't mind. And it is, I think, an increasing trend all over the place. Like we had a department meeting yesterday where we were having the reference librarian from our college was reporting on the use of AI and all this, how it's impacting classrooms. And the trend is a lot of people are going back to, like myself, vellum and quill. And we're going back to the old days.
Books, right?
Blue books. Blue books are in, man. Blue books are in.
Wait, what is that?
So blue books are they're little paper books that students can write their essays in.
Interesting.
Yep.
It used
No
to be the way it
devices
was always
out.
done. Yeah.
No devices out while they're writing the essays.
Heck
And
yes.
you're having to do a lot more just like in-class discussion, presentations, so that you can see that they've actually read, that they know the thing they're writing the research paper about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's actually, I'm feeling revitalized by this.
Yeah, that
Like,
kind of sounds cool, actually. It's like a renaissance of some
Yeah.
of a type. And Philip, when you write, do you ever handwrite parts of your books?
Completely honestly, I did. So the only thing I ever hand wrote was I initially wrote a bunch of like notes and stuff. And as I was writing the books, I would scribble all over the typed notes. And so that's the only thing I would handwrite. I would just, if I had changes I had to make like mid chapter, I would scribble all over my notes. They're a huge mess of scribbles. So yeah, that's the only handwriting I did though. The rest is just typed.
I've always enjoyed writing stories by hand first, or like writing out like a favorite chapter from a book I like. I always found.
I feel like there's something more intimate, more hands-on about handwriting. Is that kind of where it's coming from?
Yeah, it feels. And the problem is my handwriting is so bad that I actually have trouble reading what I wrote. Like it's really bad, and it's gotten worse because of my arthritis. But I do think that there's more of a magic when you pull out, like I have this here. This used to be like a note-taking thing. It's just, I don't know. It's nice to flip through something tangible and see things that you wrote. It's like reading a physical book, right?
Oh, look at Alan.
Yeah, I don't use my computer to take notes at all when I'm like, this is notes on books for videos that I thought that I was going to record, but I'm not, clearly. But like, I take all my notes by hand. I don't take any of them on the computer.
Is that a book of unrecorded videos, Alan? Is that what that is?
This is one of 2 books of unrecorded videos. Yeah.
That'll be like Tolkien's notes when Alan passes. Yeah, they'll release
City of Stairs.
Yeah. Alan's Silmarillion. This is Alan's Silmarillion.
Grace of Kings. A list of grudges that I'm holding. It says grudges held.
Add it to the evidence. Is it Philip on the list? Is Philip on that list?
Lies weeping? No. It's grudges held for students. One of my students told me they thought I was wearing skinny jeans. One student was gaslighting me. Another student was giving me sass. Another one gets super defensive when I ask how their day's going. So I just write that down.
That's called a hit list, Alan. They used to throw kids out of that after Columbine. They used to throw kids out.
City of Blades.
Oh my gosh.
Days of Shattered Faith. Yeah.
JCM Burns said, who will be Alan Sanderson to finish these videos after he's gone? Why not Brandon Sanderson himself?
Why not?
He has a channel. He has a channel.
He couldn't even let us have BookTube. Isn't that rude?
I know. It really is.
Like he's hogging up the printing presses. He's releasing 7 books a year.
That's why Sub Press's books are getting jacked up all the time. They're busy printing Sanderson stuff.
They're doing the 3rd print of Sunlit Man. Riveting stuff. Release the list.
The Sub Press list.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Philip, would you say Alan is a worse friend or a booktuber?
That is really hard to say. I mean, gosh, worse friend or worse booktuber? Geez, I don't know. I mean, does he have more friends or more subs, Jimmy?
Well, they're both
friends.
Beggars can't be choosers, so I think he has more friends.
No, I have more subs than I do friends.
Yeah, but those are bots.
That's true. Who am I, Mitch?
Are you randomly doing an anime callback?
Mitch made a Death Note reference, and so I'm doing it.
I see. Okay.
I'm doing it. Mitch started it.
You got to pick one. Phil.
I have to pick.
You have to pick.
Well, I feel like he's on trial for being a bad friend, right?
Yeah, so I'm a bad friend. That's fine, Philip. That's fine.
Oh. But as bad as it is, I think he's even worse as a booktuber.
Oh my gosh! I mean, I was at 11,000 subs for 3.5 years. So
I remember you having this issue breaking 10K. That was
cute.
Yeah. Well, it is.
I hit that years ago.
Yeah. Jimmy, do you remember when I had more subs than you? Do you remember that? There was a time.
It was a long time ago. No, it was a long time ago. Eggs weren't $6 then.
per egg.
Per egg. True. Getting rough out there for the eggs. Philip, I want to thank you for being a part of Chatting with Nuts history. Obviously, you've been around a while, and you've been on multiple episodes, and you still have arguably the best Chatting with Nuts moment of all time. Do you know what it is?
No.
Is it? I mean, I feel like the thumbnail for was it my first or second? The second episode.
I think it was the second one where we were both flexing, which was The fact that I
Right.
got
Oh.
a picture of you flexing in a wife beater was like the greatest thing in the world.
Yeah.
That was great.
So that's not what you had in mind, though.
No, it's from our first ever, I think it was our first ever video together. Our first Chatting with Nuts.
It was the first Chatting with Nuts.
It
I
is.
used to wear wife beaters, Jimmy.
I believe that.
Used to?
I think it comes with the Florida residency. I think they give you one.
It's
They give
mandatory.
you one when you move here. They give you one.
Philip, it is a moment that perfectly encapsulates our friendship and our kind of chemistry, if you will. And it was I asked you why fantasy means so much and why you like it so much. Like, why not make, there's a million other genres or whatever. And you went on this, I mean, you waxed poetically for like 5 minutes. People in the chat were crying like, oh my gosh. And then you were like, what about you? And I said, I really like dragons. And it was about this silent. And Philip, for the first time I'd ever seen, legitimately belly laughed. And it was such a good moment. It was the timing, everything about it was perfect.
Well, you and Tolkien both, buddy. So
It's true. It's very true.
pretty much what he said in his essay on fairy stories. That's what he said. I like dragons.
I like dragons, the end.
Yep.
Philip, I'm thinking about reading The Children of Huron. Is that how you say it? Huron?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
you think I'll like it?
Yes, because I've never heard of it.
It's really dark and it's really depressing. So you're guaranteed to like it.
I like the sound of this. This sounds excellent. Everyone has told me.
And it's based
really
on the Finnish. There's a character named Kullervo in the Finnish epic that was collected in the 19th century that you really should read. Alan is. Oh my God, Alan, you were rolling your eyes.
Listen to these two. I think I lost a contact back there. Listen to these two. Listen. Jimmy hasn't read a book I've heard of in a year.
The Kalevala. You have to read the Kalevala first and then read Children of Huron.
Like, really?
Seriously.
Okay.
The Kalevala.
How
It's
long
the
is it?
national epic of Finland. But yeah, it's a really important, like Tolkien based a lot of the Children of Huron on a part of the Kalevala.
Oh, it's a Tolkien book? Tolkien wrote
Yeah.
something that is Lord of the Rings?
I mean, there's a version of it in the Silmarillion
I didn't
too.
know.
Right. Yeah. But people said it's a complete novel, right? Like, he wrote it all?
You know what? To tell you the honest truth, anything after Lord of the Rings, including the Silmarillion, I don't know how much of it is actually Tolkien, how much of it was Christopher Tolkien fixing it up. Also, Guy Gavriel Kay had a lot to do with, more than I think people realize, with the Silmarillion. That was like his first big gig. And I think, so I'd hesitate to say that Tolkien, he certainly didn't know any of these things would be published after Lord of the Rings.
Do you think he would like that they were published?
I don't know. I mean, I often wonder, but it seems like his estate is like publishing everything, like even like the grocery list that he wrote. You know?
Yeah, it's a lot. I actually went by the Tolkien section looking for Children of Huron, and I was shocked by how many things were there I'd never heard of with his name on it. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Other tales?
Yeah, the Lost Tales, Other Tales, Tales
Pictures.
of Tales.
Yeah, he has like a picture book of his sketches. I'm like, I don't know.
Those are fun. The picture books are fun. But yeah. But I will just say that I'm a little bit of not as much of a, I don't know. It just feels a little bit exploitative maybe on the part of the estate. But, who knows? Maybe he would have approved of what his son did to put all those other pieces of Middle Earth out there in the world.
Yeah, and obviously took care of his family, right?
Yeah.
Like they're good.
Certainly, they brought in more money than a professor salary. I can tell you that.
Did you read Wind and Truth?
I have actually failed to progress in the Stormlight Archive. I'm scared that I'm going to dislike Book 4, Rhythm of War, so much because of what I've heard about it, and just it's not my kind of thing. Where you get into the nitty gritty of the magic system and how it all works, and Yeah, so I haven't read book 4 yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wow.
you're not gonna like it. I do not foresee you enjoying it, but maybe I'm wrong. I would love if you loved it. Maybe you can.
I mean, I kind of trust your judgment, Jimmy.
Philip likes most things.
I don't know. Philip's a little bit of a hater.
No, he also hates Wall of Storms.
He does hate Wall of Storms. Made me very sad, but that's okay.
I don't hate it. It's just, again, it's not my thing.
I thought you called Ken Liu a hack.
He did. I told him.
I think I remember that. It was an Instagram
I'm
reel.
not on trial here. I'm not on trial.
It was an Instagram reel, and Philip was like, "Hey, Ken Liu, what's up? You're a hack." And I was like, "Whoa!" He didn't have his glasses on. It was pretty crazy.
And his wife beater, no coat,
wife beater flexing.
I didn't hate it, but again, it's similar. Actually, I think there are a lot of parallels between Stormlight Archive and the Dandelion Dynasty.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir? I know what you mean, and you're not wrong. You're actually not wrong.
Yeah.
But maybe that's why I like the earliest Stormlight. I don't know, but you're not on trial, Philip. But you were a great witness, and I
did my best.
I think that you were probably the least compromised out of all the witnesses, but you're still compromised, so that's kind of hard for us to disconcern. But I
do want to note that I did it without a cat.
This is true. You just brought the tweed.
That's true.
And the whereas. The whereas was strong.
Oh, the whereas was that convinced everybody.
It was good. Alan, do you have any parting comments for our good friend Philip here?
I love you, Philip.
Here we
I
go.
got a heart. I got a heart too.
You're all getting hearts.
That's right.
Look at this.
Oh my God. Philip's iPhone.
I love that so much.
And
Well,
Jimmy, I have to congratulate you. I want to congratulate before I skedaddle. Congratulations, my friend, on 100 episodes. This is incredible. This is the greatest chat show on YouTube. Bar none. Bar none. You are the best, my friend. And I am so glad that you and Alan have done so many of these episodes together and entertained us and given us so many laughs over the years. This is fantastic. I think everybody in the chat will agree with me that the two of you together make us all happy. So thank you so much to both of you.
That's very kind of you, Philip. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being on Chatting Nuts so many times. And of course, always appreciate all the love. We love you very much, Philip.
Yeah, we love you, Philip.
All right. Likewise, you guys. Love you both. How do I get out of here?
I'll kick you. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
And it's gone. Alan, you read women? Name every woman.
I already commented on this. I didn't know if he meant to name all the women in the world or the women I read.
I think he means every woman in the world.
No.
I think.
Wistful Ascending is on my list. I've
heard it's very good.
I have also heard that. Anitha desperately wants me to read it, and so she put it on my patron wheel, and it is on my. I'm reading it after Tainted Cup. Whenever I get to Tainted Cup,
I won't read it because I hate self-pub authors and I hate self-pub.
I mean, I've heard that.
Just kidding.
I've heard that about you.
I feel like I had to say it because like you're not like you can't say that. I don't believe it. I think I own Wistful Ascending. I think I own it. I'm pretty sure.
I own Wistful Ascending.
Whitney Houston. CWN is awesome. CWN with Alan is gravy. I like that. I also, Joe, I don't actually hate self-pub. I'm just kidding. I promise. Well, ping me, either of you, if you want audio. Only if you hire Alan from his prison cell. Which, by the way, actually, Joe said this earlier. I don't think prison cells have good acoustics.
Yeah, they don't. They're gonna have to give me like a room. I'll get in good with the warden. I've seen Shawshank.
Hey, warden.
I'll find who's that guard. Who's the big guard that gets me beer or whatever? I'll find him.
Gets you beer?
Yeah, the guard that Dufresne makes the deal with to get the beer for everybody. And then we had that beer, and that beer was the best tasting liquid we've ever tasted. You remember that scene?
No, I'm looking it up.
Y'all know. Someone tell him that it's from that.
I feel like this case has not went the way I thought it would. I think Philip gave the best effort of staying neutral, but at the end of the day, he is monetarily involved with you. And then did you invite him to a buddy read? You did.
Look,
you did.
Jimmy, you have to understand that I have fingers in every pie. Like I like a cancer cell where you can get some of me, but there's still some of me left, metastasized to the very bone marrow of this community.
You have pledged to read more books tonight with people than you read all of last year.
That's all of last year. That's probably true.
And you have another living being in your household. I got to call them the big guns, Alan. I got to call them the big guns. There's only one person I think that can really put you 6 feet under in the jail cell.
Who? Oh my gosh, it's Jared.
Jared Henderson with the check mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no,
Jared, welcome to the court.
No. The check mark.
Thank you, Your Honor. I please, Alan, please. I just have something I need to say, please. Dear Mr. Alan Walker, it brings me no pleasure to say this. In fact, it pains me. Please, wait till the end. I always wish the best for everyone, even for you. And in fact, it is because I wish the best for you that I must be honest with you. Like a Roman physician breaking a bone to reset it, so that one day the wounded soldier may walk home again. I must deliver these painful truths to you. Please remember this hurts me far more than it hurts you. You have, according to my YouTube comments, used AI for your voiceovers for my video on Plato's Republic, which, by the way, has 200,000 views. You have intentionally or negligently shamed me, mocked me, brought disgrace to my name. You have multiple times called me a stoic bro. I am, in fact, a Neoplatonist. And you have done considerable harm to my family. When my wife heard this accusation, she tearfully burst into my arms and said, "How are we to raise the children?" I thought we had agreed that the purpose of human life was for the soul to ascend purified to the realm of ideas. It took me weeks of dialogue, difficult work, subterfuge, gaslighting, and emotional manipulation for me to restore my relationship with my wife. Luckily, I've learned those techniques from watching you. How would you respond to your wife if she asked you that?
Is that a question?
Yeah, please wait until the end.
Oh.
Mr. Walker, please.
Yes.
You knew that my...
Silence.
Please. You knew that my son's name was Theodore, and yet you used that name for your own son.
I can't.
Sorry, it's just really emotional. Like Joanna, I will now list all of the books I have read because of your recommendations. Moving on.
Oh my gosh.
You have refused to read women, except for J.K. Parker. I need not elaborate.
Look what I'm listening to right now.
Wait to the end.
Please, wait until the end. You have repeatedly insulted my favorite author. You have done so, I might add, while grossly mischaracterizing her books. This is not surprising because you likely did not read them. Eurus is not Earth, Anaris is not the moon. Le Guin is not, as you may have said, or so I've been told, a hack, a pedant, and a floozy. I should add that the floozy comment was especially uncalled for. I suspect you have issues with women, possibly at root because of a relationship with your mother. You might need a prolonged session of psychoanalysis, but in truth, it could be a lifetime of work to learn what is troubling your mind. Freud once said that the chief end of man was genital pleasure. I am including this here so that people know I've read Freud, while you have not. You do not appreciate corn swords when those are, in fact, rad as hell. Sometimes I get the sense that you do not watch any of my videos. It isn't much to ask, given that I upload even less often than you do. And yet, by the way, I have 660,000 subscribers, which is 49.58 subscribers for every 1 subscriber that you have. Do better, Alan. Be ready to do the work. To fight for real justice. To show that you can really acknowledge your privilege. To show that you can be an ally to everyone, but especially to me. Cordially, Jared Henderson. The checkmark is silent.
All right. We got it. I mean, if there's ever been a time to use the applause soundboard, I don't know if I've laughed. I don't know if I've laughed that hard in a long time.
I got nothing, Jimmy. I'm cooked.
You are fried, dude.
It took me whole minutes to catalog those harms.
Ryan said, "Am I witnessing an execution?"
Yes. Jared, I am currently listening to After Virtue by Alasdair MacIntyre.
Oh, that's actually a very good book. Good job.
Wheel
Yeah.
of Justice. I mean, I don't know how you're going to come back from that. Do you have a rebuttal, Alan?
No. Like I've just been castigated before the court. I'm good. I'm good. Look. In my defense, Ursula K. Le Guin was a floozy. So I'm just saying what everybody's thinking.
Slander. Slander. Sorry. You should have heard some of the stuff that Jared cut from that.
Look.
It was funny.
I'll share you the spicy version sometime, Alan. Yeah, the stuff that the court reading after dark.
Be on Patreon. Be on Patreon. Literally one of the funniest one-liners
that's
I've
going
ever.
on. That's going on the Fantasy Network OnlyFans.
Yes, link in description below.
Yeah.
Jared, thank you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to really, I mean, I think get to the root of what's wrong with this man that stands before us today. And I have to ask the question: a worse booktuber or a worse friend?
Problem is, I don't think he qualifies as either.
That's it. That's TKO, Jimmy.
Sorry, I've been fighting this back for a long time, and I had that one planned. From the moment I heard you ask that to Joanna. So.
Oh my God, that's brutal.
Your loyalist Anitha is saying she will visit you in prison, Alan. I think the people. I mean, if you want to talk about a star witness,
I think he's not going to prison. I just buried him. Like,
yeah.
What do you think is a just sentence for Mr. Walker?
I mean, it really depends on if Alan is willing to change his ways.
To do the work.
I don't know.
Of course
yeah, to do the work.
I'm willing to do the work.
I would need to see a real commitment to justice. Yeah.
What would that look like for you?
Well, first of all, subscribing to my Substack. That's jaredhenderson.substack.com. $8 a month or $80 for a year.
I'm already subscribed to it. You gave me a subscription to it, is what I meant to say.
He didn't give me a subscription to it.
I asked for one.
You asked for one?
I'm bored.
You're taking food out of Theo 1's mouth.
You're right. True. I'm putting it in Theo 2's mouth.
Now, Alan, did you name Theo?
This is like affirmative action for gigantic babies. This is.
Yeah, your son is Teddy, not Theo.
That part's true. Yeah.
I'm honestly flabbergasted. There's not been many times in this show's history that I've been floored, but I'm floored today. I am floored.
I'm rarely speechless.
I mean, just an F. I felt like it was wavering a little bit, and then Jared Henderson, the equivalent of OJ's glove, comes out and just
He's the 11th hour witness. The 11th hour.
I've always
surprise.
yeah. I've always thought I've had a lot in common with OJ Simpson. I won't enumerate it here, but I've always thought.
I've always respected his body of work on and off the field.
Yeah.
Did you find Allen's attempts to use?
I like that he's willing to stand up for himself.
What if I did?
Jimmy, you DNF'd Wolf Hall.
I did not DNF. It's on suspension.
Listen to that, Jared. Are you going to take that?
I don't like it either, but that's going to be a different trial, different day.
Oh,
yeah.
All right.
See, your petty attempts.
You're right. It didn't work that time. Dang it.
At conspiracy fail whenever I bring in the star witness here. If you think there was one moral failing of Allen, what would you say it is, Jared?
You know, many people think that pride was the original sin. And I think that maybe that might be Allen's problem deep down.
Okay.
It's the strong sense of pride that's sort of infected everything else. Yeah, it speaks to a really deep-rooted issue. Again, I'm not a psychoanalyst, but if I were, I wouldn't take him on. But I wouldn't take him on as a client. It'd be too hard.
Jose says, I'm still thinking about the check mark is silent part. I don't know if I can move on.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Invite Jared to read along quick, Alan.
In Jared's defense, y'all really should check out his Substack. Like his Substack articles are actually really, really good.
I appreciate that, Alan.
What's your favorite one, Alan?
What?
What's your favorite
My
article?
favorite one is the most recent one about the humanities. A lot of times it's about like philosophers that I don't know, and it's like, hey, we're reading along like Zhang Ji or someone. I'm like, I don't know that. But this most recent one was about the death of the humanities,
That's true.
Yeah, it was quite.
That's true. We just started reading Aristotle's Politics. We read book 1 of Aristotle's Politics, where he talks about why some people are fit to be slaves and why women are fit to be lorded over by men. So I thought Alan would like that, but he didn't join.
I put that quote in my slides at school.
See you, Joe. We had some people have already started to cast their votes. I'm going to ask to refrain from that until I make the call to action from the jury. But I have one acquittal so far. There's one person voting for acquittal.
Who? Anitha?
Rogue.
Nice.
Rogue. One of your patrons.
Nice.
He's compromised.
Right.
He's compromised.
Well, he's not one of my patrons. He just lives in my Discord.
He just lives.
Are you shaming him for not monetarily and supporting?
No. I'm just saying you're mischaracterizing him.
Rogue, you're always welcome here. You don't have to be a patron here. Don't worry.
No, that's not true. You have to be a patron to get in your Discord.
Well, technically.
Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, allegedly.
Not allegedly.
You know, it doesn't matter what you do in your personal life.
He's not on trial here, Alan.
We're not gonna yuck anybody's yum in this live stream. But
that's what I'm saying. And Jared, if you had to Epsteinify Alan's character, such as, for example, Las Vegas entrepreneur, the Washington soccer coach, what would Alan's Epsteinian title be?
The Central Florida Busch Gardens enthusiast.
Alan, the Central Florida Busch Gardens enthusiast.
The flamingo gazer.
I'm going to Busch Gardens in November.
What?
Yeah.
Are they open?
Yes, they're open all year.
They still
live in Florida?
Oh yeah.
Did they still have the horses there? They got rid of the horses a long time ago.
Sucks.
Yeah, okay. They had the horses there last time I went as a kid, but yeah.
Would you ever go back, Jared?
Not without the horses. Now that
it's a non-negotiable.
Yeah. I was just there to see the big horses. They were huge.
I mean, I'm flabbergasted, to be quite honest with you. Like, I don't know how to
I feel emotionally drained after that. It really took it out of me.
I will say this. the amount of excitement everyone showed when I said, "Hey, would you mind coming on and saying bad things about Alan?"
I'm unsurprised by that.
There is no one happier than Jared to do so.
Jared's the meanest person on BookTube.
Like, Jared called me when he got his book deal. Same energy.
Yeah, that was pretty. Yeah.
Every time Jared's on a live, he slanders like 1/4 of the population.
I mean,
yeah, that's probably fair.
But do they deserve it? Is the question.
I mean, I'm not saying whether it's deserved or not. I'm just saying
the real question is, why did I spare the other 75%?
Question for the ages. Ask Aristotle.
Is there a read along that could save this relationship, Jared?
Jared doesn't read books anymore.
What are you talking about? What are you talking? What are you,
just had a read along.
Talking about?
He just did The Dispossessed a couple months ago.
He didn't read The Dispossessed. I did. And he read. Wait, no, that's not true. You read. Remains of the Day recently. That's true.
Do you just mean I don't read novels? Do you think that things that aren't novels aren't books?
Yes,
yeah, I see.
That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant. Thank you, Christina.
You see, wow.
That's what he meant.
You know that after you're like 4, you're allowed to read things that aren't stories.
Oh my gosh. I'm reading After Virtue right now. I just finished reading a book about the Persians. I read all the time.
I recently read No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai.
Oh, would I like that? I thought about reading it.
It's devastating, so you would love it. yeah. Wow, you're gonna love it. You would love it. Let's see. What am I reading currently? I did get the audiobook for the first book of the Long Price Quartet, and I listened to like 30 seconds of it and thought, I don't know.
I mean, I haven't heard it. Maybe the audio's bad. I haven't heard.
I don't know. I just immediately wasn't like, well, listening. That's how I felt in the first like 3 pages of The Expanse too. I kind of read it. It was like, I don't know right now.
All right, we're gonna tone down this Expanse slander. Okay, we're gonna tone that down.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying I wasn't feeling it. I'm really burnt out on science, mostly fantasy. I'm really burnt out on fantasy right now. So, yeah.
Sir Jordan Drew said you are the Judge Holden of BookTube, Jared.
I appreciate that.
Any BookTube that exists without my knowledge exists without my consent.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I read. I've been just reading a lot of philosophy lately, and I'm trying to finish my book, and I have to finish my book in like a month and a half. So, yeah.
Do you think
none of the Greek. I'm gonna get it done. Oh yeah, definitely. Today I had like 3 epiphanies in a row. None of the Greeks and Romans wrote novels. To be clear, none of them wrote novels. Novels didn't exist until like Don Quixote.
Yeah, I think he's being sarcastic.
I'm just making this clear. I just want people to know that I know this.
I know.
I just want people to know this.
What was it you mentioned, Freud, just so people would know that you had read him and Alan had not?
yeah, exactly.
Dude, I need that framed on my wall.
What?
That impact statement. It was amazing.
Oh yeah, I know. I need a framed copy also to put in my cell.
Nice.
I was listening through the whole live stream just to see things that I could make jokes about. Like as soon as Joanna listed her books, I was like, "Oh God, I've got a great joke."
I will now list the books I've read that you've read, and then just stayed silent.
Terrible.
And the corn swords, by the way, are actually rad as hell. This isn't just an Alan problem. Everybody on BookTube is like, oh, I read fantasy books, but I have great taste, and I think I'm sorry, man, you bought in to a book 1 where a guy is doing some freaky stuff throughout that entire book, and you don't seem to mind that too much. But the corn swords, that's where you draw that's where you draw the line. My God, guys, have a sense of whimsy, have a sense of fun, have a sense of adventure.
Do you feel like it's because you grew up near cornfields that you have an affinity for corn swords?
It could be, but at the same time, I think it's just because I happen to have good taste.
I have
the corn swords.
Whimsical.
Look, the corn swords are fun. That's the thing about it. Like, I don't know, man. If your fantasy books don't have at least like one insane fun thing in them that no one can make sense of, like what's the point of reading the book?
The problem is none of the main characters are involved in the corn sword thing. It's all like, hey,
It's to give that it's to give that side guy a little something to do, you know?
I don't care about any of that. I would like to not have a 50-page digression on. Do you remember when these yokels in this town had this festival and they ran around with swords made out of corn?
So the problem is this: is that if they had done that, then the whole sequence of going to that castle would have just been so that the main character could have sex. And GGK's like, well, I'm not cutting that.
I'm not going to beat the allegations if I cut.
So I got to add something else.
Oh my god!
And
It
so
could have been
corn
shorter.
swords. Yeah,
So long.
I thought it was fun. I thought the whole thing was fun.
Well,
You know,
you're more whimsical than I am.
I don't think it's hard to be more whimsical than you.
That's probably true. That's probably true. I've never been accused of
You read Moby Dick for facts about the whaling industry.
that.
Most people read it for the triumph of the human spirit, overcoming great challenges.
Heck no.
How your pursuit of greatness can drive you to madness, but you're just like, I like whales.
I do like whales. And then I listened to a podcast on whaling just recently.
Did you really?
I most certainly did.
Yeah, things
Wow.
are starting to click.
And guess what my first China Mieville is going to be? Railsea.
Why?
Because
has whales?
it's about trains and mole whales.
Oh my gosh! There's
Yeah.
a train in Basslag too. There's a train in Basslag.
I feel like
Let me know. Railsea's on my Amazon wish list.
I feel like you would really. Well, no, I was gonna say you might be the kind of guy that would love Kim Stanley Robinson because he well, just like it's like he's writing a book about colonizing Mars, but like 80
Red
pages
Mars,
of it
Blue
are about like
Mars.
they're like what's the water purification system like, and he's just like describing it in excruciating detail. But you might not have that exact variant of autism that makes that fun. Like you, but like you're in the vicinity.
That's true. That's why I like KJ Parker. He goes through on how to prepare arrows, how to prepare thousands of arrows for a mobilizing army.
J.K.
And I read it
Parker.
with relish.
That got me. That got me good.
Look, I've heard it all. I've heard all the Parker slander.
I will say. Also, Duffy's right. The scar is much
Hold on,
closer
to be
whaling.
hold on. To be clear, I said KJ Parker's a woman. That's not slander. That like you're the one who assumes being called a woman is slander, Alan.
That is damning.
Wow. Oh
I mean,
my
that's-
god.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. That was like the big moment at the end of the murder mystery where like the guy accidentally reveals he does know where the body is. How could you know where the body is? You didn't even check the backyard.
I didn't say the backyard.
K-Fox said Railsea is the only Mayville they've what is going on?
There you go,
guys-
Kim.
What are we
There you go,
doing?
Kim.
I mean, it might be good, but I'm just saying, I didn't even know Railsea existed until just now, and I like China Mieville quite a bit. He won my book of the year at one point, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Railsea's the future. Jared, what you did tonight was monumental.
Thanks for bearing.
Studious and dignified, and
Thank you.
I think you can walk out of this courtroom with your head held high to know that justice will be served. What that's going to look like, we're about to find out. But I want to thank you for your courage.
Thank you very much. It was hard, but you know what? I think it was worth it. And I think we're all going to grow from this, which I need.
Yeah, they never said it. They never said it would be easy. They said it would be worth it, and I think that is definitely embodied here as well. Alan, do you have any parting comments for our star witness, Jared Henderson?
I mean, no, I don't. I heart Jared too.
Oh, here we go. I don't think
the cute little hearts. My son makes these. He goes like that, a heart, and I go do this, and then he goes big heart, and like puts his hands like that, and I'm like, well, I don't know if we're that close.
Well, I'm gonna teach my Theo to do it too. I'm gonna steal his bit.
Okay, great, fantastic. All right. Well,
Jared,
try
thank you.
having one original thought.
I'll try.
Jared, thanks for being here on episode 100. I had to have you.
Thanks, guys. It was a pleasure. It was an honor.
I'm
The
sure
honor.
it was.
The honor is all mine. Literally, I'm the honor.
Oh my God.
All right. Bye, guys.
God bless.
Goodbye.
Alan Walker.
What a sham trial this is.
You stand in front of a jury of your peers, and it is time. Chat, wake up. 150 of you are here, and you will be the ones. Obviously, people can chime in the comments after the fact, but justice will have already been served. Alan is being brought up on charges of 1, being a bad friend, 2, being a worse booktuber, and 3, stealing Theo as a name for his child.
That's true.
Which is probably my favorite accusation. How does thy jury vote with these 3 counts? I want to see not guilty or guilty in the chat.
Oh my gosh. Kev, what?
Kev coming out hot.
What?
I was literally just thinking, I'm like, I wonder if Kev's watching, because I think he would be.
Kev, what are we doing, Kev?
Kev is spamming guilty. We got 1 non-guilty. We have plenty of guilties.
Remember, Rogue, 2 non-guilty.
Yes, we have 2 non-guilties. I would love guilty on all accounts. He's going to the Otero Mines.
Not the Otero Mines. Not the Otero Mines.
How do you respond, Mr. Walker?
Look, if I go to the Otero Mines, I'm selling my body to Bennett.
Oh my gosh. Guilty.
Yeah,
not
look at all these not guilty.
Not guilty. Guilty AF, which is like super guilty. Guilty.
There are so many not guilties, Jimmy.
Oh, a big thumb down with the guilty. That one definitely counts for 6. Not guilty because I enjoy Alan sprints too much. Sorry, not sorry. He can sprint from prison. Guilty. Tom Orange with the guilty. Now this is damning.
How is that damning? He said that Monster was mid.
Yeah, good point, actually. Yeah. We'll throw his vote out. Okay. Most definitely guilty indeed from Fantasy Fanatic. I mean, there's some heavy hitters here.
Look at all these not guilty.
Eric Blinn, who earlier said you were cooked, is saying not guilty.
That's right.
Delco Mike is not guilty. Jimmy make a poll. I don't know how. Mrs. Nuts, if you are here, you should be. You're usually here. See if you can make a poll as a mod. I would love to see it. I don't know if it's possible. I will. Witch Hunt, says Josh. This is much closer than I thought it was going to be. Brian from Belton.
It's not even close. There are so many more not guilties. Count them.
This judge has lost his license years ago. I've been researching. Relax, Beltube. Ishin, big guilty plea from there. Not guilty from Anitha.
1, 2, 3, 4.
David with a super chat. Thank you. 2 said guilty. Also, I forgot Simon gave me a super chat earlier, and I wanted to bring this up. Thank you for the 5 spot. Said, Your Honor, please add 5 years to Allen's sentences for the crime of not appreciating Le Guin. Oh, look at this. Made between the pages comes out with a not guilty.
25, 26, 27, 28. There are 28 not guilties far.
That's not a lot, though.
No, I mean, that's 29. Hold on, that's 29. Sword Jordan Drew, that's 30. Stop the steal.
Charismatic Mr. Walker turned 3 of the witnesses. He's clearly innocent.
Look. See? There are 30 people voting not guilty.
The most persecuted man in history.
Absolutely. No one's ever been
Isidro guilty. Ooh.
No one's ever been persecuted like I have. People are saying, I'm basically the best booktuber there's ever been. Like, some people are saying that.
Trial by combat has been declared as Theo versus Joanna's cat. And the under is on Theo because he's a very large baby. Yeah.
Theo will sit on the cat.
He's like a negative 450 favorite on DraftKings. Not guilty is winning. I'd like to change my vote to the winning side. Overruled. That's a classroom of
Garrett's a hater and Bookthorn's a coward. Exactly.
Ishin says punishment must be a B&E on live stream. You get that for free. Guilty but deserves a pardon. Jared is a hater. Alan is booktube. What a statement.
Jordan knows.
Oh, Mrs. Nuts can't do the poll without additional proof. It's okay. I think I have seen enough to make my ruling. Would you please rise for sentencing? On the account of being a bad booktuber, This court finds you, James Allen Walker. It's got it mixed up. Guilty.
Not that, Jimmy. More people said not guilty. That's not how court works. This is not a bench trial. This got
on the second charge of
Jimmy.
being a bad friend. This court finds you guilty. And on the third count,
what is this?
On the third count of stealing Jared Henderson's son's name,
I mean, that's guilty. I'm guilty on that one. But the other
this
two,
court
I'm
finds
not
you guilty.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'm appealing the other two. This is a disgrace.
Now, when it comes to sentencing, I think we have to be fair and we have to take in an entire picture. You will be participating in some buddy reads that we will be following up on. You will have a probation officer. That will be Brian from BookTube. And you will have to report to him on your progress with these buddy reads over the next 2 years.
That is hilarious.
I do believe that justice is true, but I also think grace has to have some room to exist within this courtroom. So there, for all three accounts, I am sentencing you to change the name of your second-born child. I am requesting, this court is requesting that you delete your channel by no later than January 1st, 2026, preferably on a live stream. And you, third, will be sentenced to read all of Ursula K. Le Guin's novels in the near future. However, James Allen Walker, you also have had very good will in this court and on this channel, making the show much more than it ever was before you. You have absolutely been one of my bestest friends through some of the worst times I've had in the last few years. You are a person that I have never felt I could not come to. And you opened your doors to your home to me and Mrs. Nuts and welcomed us in with the wonderful Christina, obviously, there as well. So for that, Alan, for being, in my opinion, one of my best friends and one of the best people I've ever met, you were pardoned.
Yes!
Of all charges.
Yes, you commuted my sentence. Oh, my gosh. Do you remember that first time on Chatting with Nuts? We went for 4.5 hours, Jimmy.
4.5 hours, and I brought you on because you made me mad because you said Dance of Dragons sucked in the chat.
I said Peace for Crows sucked.
I have so many things that I have to give George credit for. Like A Song of Ice and Fire, it led me to making a BookTube channel. It led to you arguing with me in a chat. We became best friends. I met my buddy Matt from Bend the Knee through A Song of Ice and Fire. Went to his wedding. Like,
dang.
It is kind of crazy to think, the silly stories that we read actually have some sort of like real life impact on us.
I know, right? I know. And like I said when I was talking about Fever Dream, like I should hate everything about this book because I don't like the setting and I don't like the premise, except that George is like Martin's just he's just such a simplistic yet detailed writer. Like
yes.
it's not dense. So it's not hard to read, but it's it's just good. Like I loved chapter 1 with York and Marsh.
He does a lot of things right.
I agree.
A lot of authors are lucky to do one thing right. I've always felt like George R.R. Martin is good at a lot of things. He's not perfect, but I think he just does enough everywhere to where I'm always interested. I honestly kind of DNF'd Armageddon Rag, not because it was bad, but because I just wasn't in the mood. But I was actually liking it. Bookborn hated it. And a lot of people say it's his worst book, but I was kind of liking it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was kind of enjoying it. I have to take this off. I've been sweating. This thing itches so bad.
Dude, I believe it. Dude, I believe it. Like the amount, guys, can we give Jimmy some props for commitment to the bit? Look, I respect the hustle. I thought you were I assumed you were going to do something I don't know, something big for your 100th, but then you never talked to me. So I was like, oh, I guess it's just gonna be a normal Chatting with Nuts. That's fine. And then I show up and you're a freaking barrister. And it's like, what? What? So no, you did plan something, just not, you didn't let me in on it.
I was like, what can I do to frazzle Alan? I know, surprise him with the jury of his peers judging him.
Oh my gosh. It was brilliant. And then to top it off with Jared's, I'm not sure I've laughed that hard in a long time.
Oh, that is one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
I'm gonna
Like
go back
genuinely, when he kept saying, "Wait to the end."
and the time when he asked me a question so that I would respond,
Yeah.
so that he could say, "Wait to the end."
He actually told me that. He said, "I'm going to ask Alan a question, and he's going to respond, and then I'm going to tell him to wait to the end." And I said, "That is a great idea." Dude, it feels nice to get that wig on. That thing, I'm never going to wear that again. Like, what a waste. What a waste. Jimmy Targaryen with the white wig. It does kind of look like a Targaryen. That was the first thing I thought when it came out. Brian also is always committed to the bit. That's why Brian's one of my favorite people online. Jeez.
Look, a lesser man would have had his feelings hurt by all those mean things people said. except for the fact that everything he said was true. And it's hilarious. It's all true.
I was so curious if Joanna and Philip would be able to like muster up some negativity towards you. I was like, I wonder if they can, and they delivered, dude. They absolutely delivered. Everyone,
absolutely.
And shout out Bookborn, by the way, wanted to be here. She had some other stuff, obligations, so she couldn't. So shout out to Bookborn, shout out to Joanna, Murphy, Philip, Jared, and obviously you, Alan. This show,
So fun.
Yeah, it's really cool that I'm able to kind of put these type of things together, and we've all built relationships where we can joke around. And I feel very lucky to have not just the witnesses, but you as friends from this. So,
oh no, this was a blast. Like if you took this personally, that's not fun. You're taking
no, you can take the jokes. That's why we're such good.
I know.
friends.
Because again, they didn't say anything that wasn't true. So I get it.
The way I comment in your live streams, if someone only watches your channel and not mine, they probably think I am the biggest a-hole in the world.
Oh, I know.
Because I am so rude in your chat.
I know.
Sometimes I'm like, am I going too far? I'm probably going. Kelsey sometimes will be like, stop. I'm like, okay, I'll stop.
I think it's funny.
Simon, what are you doing? The super chat for 20. You do not have to do all this. CWN is the best show on BookTube, and I found Alan through this show. Thank you for Jimmy for the 100 gifts to the community. I hope there will be many more. Well, thank you, Simon. That's incredibly kind of you. And I'm very glad that you found Alan through the show. That's actually awesome.
Yeah. I love Simon.
Yeah. Good people.
And this has been since the first time that I went on Chatting with Nuts. You and I we talk all the friggin' time. I mean, it hasn't been as much since Theo's been born because I have no wherewithal to talk to anybody. But I hope either y'all could visit us or we could visit you at some point soon. We're just trying to get crap sorted out.
I got to see baby number 2.
I know, because it was a blast. We saw you last time.
Theo 2.
Theo 2. That's what I'm gonna call him now. Theo 2. I'm talking to Theo 2.
Mitch gave $7, which is 6.9 is really what he's going for here. Patron draw for Alan. Do you want to take a patron pick off of my? Do you want me to spin the wheel for you to read one of my patron selections?
What?
Yeah, I do the Patreon pick. What if we did one for you?
So I would read one of the books that your patron suggested that you read.
All right, let's do it.
Only if we read it with me. Only if we read it together.
Okay.
All right.
Whoa, that's dangerous though. Okay. I tell you what. Yes, but with the asterisks that it might not be read in the next month. It might need.
No. It's not going to be read the next month.
Well, you're not even going to read it. Let's be honest.
No. I have a parole officer. Brian has to check in on this.
I really hope Brian commits to that bit and shows up in full probation officer garb. That would make me so happy. All right, I'm pulling up the list, and we're going to spin it. We're going to spin it.
I know they're all weird books. I know. I watch his channel.
Hey, God bless you if you're watching 5-hour streams. All right. The winner is number 83.
I'm looking it up.
Oh, no. This has already been selected. We can't do it.
All right, next.
Do you want to know what it is?
What is it?
The Wandering Inn.
No, you've already done that one. No. Moving on.
I'm picking another one.
Why is that still in there?
Zach hasn't updated his pick. 56. This is another book I've already read. A Little Life. A Little Life. What are we doing here?
Oh my gosh, A Little Life. Get out of here.
Number 8. Red Dragon by Thomas Harris.
I've read Red Dragon. I actually really like it. I'll read that again.
You want to reread it?
Oh, for sure. I love the Hannibal books.
Well, there you go. We did it.
Yeah, those are great.
Yeah, number 8, Lucas. My boy Lucas. He's had this on there for a while, I think.
I love Red Dragon. I read back, like, I don't know.
This is like Buffalo Bill, right? Like that whole thing?
That's Silence of the Lambs. This one is Will. It's before Clarice, there was a different detective that worked with Hannibal. Ray Fiennes plays the serial killer in the movie.
Okay.
It's great.
Okay. Maybe I'll read them.
I really enjoyed the Harris books. Colin.
Dude, look at this. Kev goes, Alan Lucky Wandering In isn't in there anymore. And then Wandering In and A Little Life. Oh my God.
I know. Heck yeah.
Okay.
I don't even have my copy anymore. I need to order a new one.
I'll tell you what.
That's cool. I'll definitely do that.
I'd be thrilled to read that. And then Jared said, I was praying for Wolf Hall. How about I suggest that in the first quarter of next year, me, you, and Jared read Wolf Hall together?
Okay.
You might love it, actually.
Yeah, it's just like I guarantee you I'll love the subject matter. It's just a matter of if I can get, through the writing style that people say is difficult. I don't know if that's true, but people do say that.
Okay.
I'm buying Red Dragon right now. And so we can I saw the movie like 3 times in the theater.
Yeah, maybe I'll try to. I would say maybe November, but it'll depend on how quick I get through. Oh my goodness, I just remembered Erickson's book comes out, and then the new Islandton book comes out.
Yeah, so we can. I mean, you said we can move it to
maybe November, December, something like that. We can also read it over a few months because me and you do a good proper buddy read where we actually read the pages set.
We did that with Shadow Games. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I know.
Shadow
this is
Games
great. I love detective novels.
Dude, Shadow Games is so much better than people give it credit for.
I agree. I mean, I agree. I liked it better this time than I did last time.
The ending is so crazy. I mean, just absolute bonkers. Okay, me and Alan are going to buddy read. Alan got me to do a buddy read after I prosecuted him for 3.5 hours. So, I mean, the man has charisma, folks. He really does.
All right, I am ordering it now, so yeah, awesome. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Duffy. I like Red Dragon the best out of the 3.
Oh,
I like Hannibal the least.
Damn. Okay. No Life Forsaken. That's gonna be fun. A lot of us are reading that.
Here, me, you, and Philip are reading that, aren't we?
Me, you, Philip, probably Joanna. Rid is reading it. Andy Smith is reading it. I'm probably forgetting other people as well. But it's gonna be an extravaganza when we all get together to discuss it. I'm just excited. There's a new Erickson book coming out. Like, how cool is that? Are you ever gonna read? I'll let you go soon. Are you ever gonna read Carcanus?
I mean, I'm not going to say no. But I mean, I'm not 100% certain. I mean, I'd enjoy it, but I am far enough away from Toll the Hounds that I can probably tolerate some more Erickson navel gazing because I do love like Erickson. Like, I love Erickson's writing. Just sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't care about this Kalik.
You like certain aspects, which honestly, The God Is Not Willing is kind of exactly what you like.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. Well, first of all, God's Not Willing is 400 pages. Like, it's 400 pages. It's 400. It's not 1,300 pages. It's 400 pages. I know.
So nice, dude.
So, but yeah, so I'm excited about. I'm not rereading God Is Not Willing. I probably should have, but I'm just going to look up a synopsis because the Malazan wikis are pretty good. So I'm going to just read a synopsis of God Is Not Willing.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm sure AP and Philip have a good chat about it. I can just parrot their opinions and, get half the views. It'd be cool.
I mean, I forgot to mention when Philip was on, you and I have all this expensive equipment. Philip films on his iPhone and has more than we have combined subs.
That's what the English degree got him.
Look, yeah. Thank you. Look. Oh, my God.
Mitch said, I usually feel guilty after I drunkenly pay Jimmy to read a book, but not this time. I'm not mad at this one at all.
No, this Red Dragon's good. Like it's
I'm
good.
pumped.
It's really, I really enjoy this.
It's
book.
short, right?
I mean, it's like 400 pages.
Okay, cool.
Let me look.
All right.
I just got it. It is. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like 400 pages, I think.
Yeah, it's quite short.
All right. Hey, wait. All right. Now you know what the real test is. Let's look at the audiobook, because I feel like audiobook times are actually more accurate.
No, it's 454. 454.
Yeah, it's 12-hour audiobook. That's nothing. That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Fantastic. Rid said, I can't wait for all the characters I loved and the God is not willing to not be in the next book. That is probably so accurate.
It is. No Life Forsaken is in 7 cities.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And that's 4 corners of the page just said there's not much overlap.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Well,
which
Alan,
is fun because I liked the 7 cities books 2 and 4 better than 1 and 3.
that's what I was about to say. Alan, you're probably set.
I think I'm really gonna like it. I like 7 cities as a continent and crap that's going on over there. We'll see.
I think it'll be really good. I'm very excited. I am just happy I got to do this episode 100 with you, bro. It had to be the semi-permanent co-host, man.
Amazing.
I thank you for all the hours that you've spent on streams with me, and also thank Christina for letting me borrow you for, honestly, probably 100 hours at this point.
I will. We were really lucky tonight. The boys they were
super well behaved, huh?
They've been sick the last week, so it's been really, really difficult at night with them. But tonight they're like, "Oh, Uncle Jimmy needs him. All right, we got it. We'll tone it down."
The kids understood the bit. They got it.
Yeah, they understood. They understood the assignment for sure.
I guess this is probably a good time. I'm gonna be wrapping this up, but it's probably a good time to make some announcements because things are changing here at the channel. Going forward, it took us a long time to get to episode 100, which is crazy because I've been doing this for 5 years and I do it regularly. It's not like I skip months and months and months or anything like Book Jeopardy. I said they're a little dig in there.
Listen, I'll do my announcement after you. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. You're gonna one up me. I like that.
I'm not. I'm going to just like tag on like a barnacle.
From here on out, everything I do will be Chatting with Nuts. So when you guys see the In a Nutshell wrap-up streams, that will be an episode of Chatting with Nuts. It'll just be a Chatting with Nuts that is me wrapping up my books. They're not going to be called In a Nutshell anymore. It'll be a segment probably called In a Nutshell. I also may start wrapping up books as I read them instead of doing them all at the end of the month. So if I do every 2 weeks and I read 2 books, I'll just wrap up. That remains to be seen. It's not really important, but everything will be Chatting with Nuts, and the channel name is going to be changing. The channel name is going to be changing from the Fantasy Network to How to Train Your Jimmy. No, I'm just kidding. It's just going to be Chatting with Nuts. Everything will be Chatting with Nuts. I think it makes the most sense. It's what I'm known for. It's what people love the most. And at the end of the day, a lot of the times it is just me chatting. So that will be the new channel name. And most likely every episode or every stream you see will be Chatting with Nuts now. So we can pump those episode numbers up. Gotta. So not big changes, but just little stuff that I've been thinking about for a long time. Going to work with my artiste bees, who's super talented, and see if we can get the logos changed for the new names. And I'm very, very excited.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, what's your announcement, Al? Are you having another child?
Are you still going to do any regular Chatting with Nutses?
Yeah. It's just that when it comes time to do the wrap up, it's just Chatting with Nuts, Chatting with Nuts in a nutshell edition kind of thing, you know? Because let's be honest, like they're all they all have the same vibes to them.
No, I get it. I'm pro Chatting with Nuts. Mine is just like, look, I don't have a lot of time to film and edit videos. Like I just don't, like with everything I have to do with these 2 kids and then the editing work I have to do for Philip. And if I want to do any reading, I just don't have time. So, I don't not like anybody expects to see a whole bunch of content from me, but I still do. I still do reading sprints. I try to do 1 a week. And I'm going to try the one thing that I am going to try to guarantee for people every month is Jeopardy. So I am going to try to probably at the turn of the year is, and that'll be what my channel's known for. Like at this time, until I get more time to delve back into other stuff. It's just I'm just going to do Book Jeopardy every month. Because I just I don't have the and this is on people's bingo cards, like I don't have any time. I'm tapped out. So my channel's not going anywhere, and I too am still going to do live stuff. I started doing a weekly history stream for patrons just because
I've heard those are fun.
Well, the problem is, Jimmy, as you and I have discussed, I hate the internet. Like the internet, not the
wider internet. The wider.
It's just like the internet's just gotten to be such an unpleasant place a lot of the times. Chatting with us is always awesome.
Yeah, we're lucky with this little corner we have, for sure.
For sure. So, but yeah, other than that, Jeopardy. So expect Jeopardy turn of the year and 2026. Hopefully there will be a Jeopardy every month, because I can just commit to that. And otherwise, I'm doing read-alongs. I'll announce those soon, because at least those get me to post content when I have my streams, when I talk to the 14 people who read it with me. So
I think Jeopardy is a great idea. It's always been I think that's what you're known for the most, and I love them, like, genuinely.
I always love your hostile commentary.
Oh, I love it. You've only had me on once. You know how rude that is?
You're coming back, Jimmy.
And I was entertaining.
I understand that. You're coming back. Look, Jimmy, I only know X amount of people. So you're coming back anyway. I just have to get through. I have to do the Tournament of Champions round between Murphy, Yolanda, and Mike. And then I have to do Brian, Kim, and Amanda. And I'm going to make Amanda mad. I'm not going to have perhaps on that one, because that's what she really wants to do. So I'm just going to delete that category.
That's brutal. Are we talking about my Amanda? Like,
yeah.
Anya Dill? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I like how I said my Amanda as if she is my my viewer.
I don't know her. Do you hear that? Do you hear that, Amanda? Jimmy claiming ownership over you?
That's not what I mean. And Ben, I'm sorry. That's not what I mean at all.
Ben, I think you should have a conversation with Jimmy.
I think it's time we had to sit down, bud. Okay.
Yeah, look, it's not that far of a flight from Australia.
It's so far.
I know it is. It's so far.
It's so far, dude. I looked into it. Well, it sounds like we got exciting stuff for both of us, and we're still kicking. Somehow we're still doing this thing. I'll be honest with you. I didn't really think I'd make it to 100, and then there was a lot of time wherever I thought when I got to 100, I was going to be done, and I'm not. So that's good.
If you ever delete your channel, I will also delete mine.
If I delete my channel, I will do it during a live to see what happens, because I'm so curious. Like what would happen? Would it cut the stream?
Let's try it now. No, don't do that.
Unless.
No.
Unless.
Don't do it.
What if I reinstate your sentencing?
No. No, you can't. Anyway.
Well, Alan, thank you for being here for episode 100. Had to do it with you. I love that I was able to bring all the other people. Again, Bookborn, Joanna, Philip, Murphy, Jared. Couldn't have been the same without you. I look at AJ Soprano over here, as Mitch said earlier. That was so funny. You do look like AJ Soprano with a backwards hat on. That's a shame. It's a great show.
Does he wear his hat backwards?
He does at some points. It's really cringe because it's like that early 2000s I'm cool thing. Like, it was actually meant to be cool, but it's not. It's so good. It's fantastic. Folks, thank you. If you watch this live or watch this after the fact, or if you ever watched any Chatting with Nuts or tuning in for the first time, thank you for making this over the hill 34-year-old feel seen and heard, which I think I have come to the conclusion that that's really all this ever was, is that I just wanted someone to hear me. Because I didn't have my platform that I used to have. And of course, I love entertaining. I like to try to provide some sort of value talking about books, but I think it's just like an innate feeling of just wanting someone to hear me. And you've all been hearing me all night for a long time, and you guys have heard me for 100 episodes and haven't gotten tired.
Sorry,
No, go ahead.
Sent me the line he cut. He sent me the
Oh,
line.
it was so funny.
Dude.
He said, "Is that too much?" I said, "It might be too much. It might be too much." It was really funny though. But folks, thank you for being the third guest for all 100 episodes. I love you guys dearly. I just am so thankful that you support watching, or if you're a patron of mine, been around a long time, whatever, if you're new, it doesn't matter. I very much appreciate it. It does feel like a milestone, and one that I am kind of proud to get to. I love quitting stuff. It's like my thing. So I haven't quit it. Yeah. There's a freeing feeling of quitting something, but I can't seem to quit this at all. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Hit like. It helps out the channel. And there it is. Like and subscribe.
That bell notification.
So you never miss a stream. You never know what kind of wig I'll wear next, or mustache. The Jim Orange bit was pretty good as well, I must say. There is a Patreon in the description. It's optional, but always appreciated. Thank you for being here for episode 100. Court is adjourned. Until we see you next time, be good, be safe. And Alan.
What? Always keep turning the page.